a race of streaming because fuck my computer and its gayness. Gayness. Santa hat. Santa slippers. You know what's up, guys. You know what's up. And we won't have stream issues because we're on PS4. We are on motherfucking PS4. So, we're still going to play some retro games, thank God, for these retro collections. And whoever wants to join the party, we got the party chat. Man, we can do it all. We can do it all now that we're on the PS4 Master streaming race. I was playing Shinobi last time, so I'll probably just stick with that. In fact, let me get a party chat up here, guys. We'll create this party. Throw in a few invites. Keep the chat up here. Share this back to Twitter. Let's restart the whole thing. I wanted to stream at 11:30 and it's fucking 12:14. But you know what? We can still get a good amount of time in. Yo, what's up, Sai?
Hi.
Do I feel privileged? I've never spoken to you, man. How's it going, sir?
Good. Much better now. I mean, previously I was seeing you at 240p, which wasn't. It's not how I want to see you, John.
I know. I'm much better in full HD. You know what, man? Fuck PCs, all right? You know what I mean? PS4 Master streaming race is all I got to say.
Well, it is the peasant console, and I tell everybody that constantly. That, PC is not what it's cracked up to be. Everybody acts like PC is the solution to everything, and I think it's actually the problem of everything. I
agree with this. Yeah.
Yeah. PC wastes all of our time and all of our lives, and we would be better off without it.
I mean, really, in 2019, in 2019, does one need a PC? I mean, that is a video worth making right there.
Honestly, no, because pretty much everything you can do on PC, you can do on like a tablet, or your phone, Yeah, you don't really need a PC anymore. In fact, a lot of people just don't even have one because it's an antiquated piece of shit technology, to be honest.
It is. May as well be using DOS.
Yeah, really. At least DOS works,
Yeah. So what's good, man? You got any big plans for the holidays?
Well, I have 5 days off, believe it or not. I just started my new job, and they're already giving me 5 days off, which is
shit. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
my dude, my brother-in-law started a new job, and they're like, if you take any day off for any reason, we'll fire you. He's like, my wife's pregnant, and they had to think about it, and then they're like, oh, well, okay, if that's the case, we'll make an exception. Yeah, dude, if he was on such a strict. What do you want to call it, honeymoon or whatever, or grace period, that if he would have just called in late or off for the slightest reason, they would have fired his ass. I was like, damn. Sounds like a company I would never want to work for.
Down Phoenix, you are incorrect. Down Phoenix says you need a PC if you're going to do some high-level production stuff, if you want high-end gaming. Otherwise, it actually isn't a necessity. No, you don't need it for either of those because there's the latest version of the what's the Apple tablet called? The iPad Pro. It can edit at a high level just like a solid computer can. They're actually very good at video editing.
It's weird. My comments aren't coming up. That's fucking weird. What's going on here? I can see them on my
Maybe
phone, but not on PS4. I've never had that issue before.
that is weird. Maybe they're too good. You know, maybe that's what the problem is. Your comments are too good, and everybody else's comments it makes them look bad. So YouTube just automatically.
I might accidentally turn them off. Last night.
As far as high-end gaming goes, high-end gaming happens on the consoles, on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One X. So you don't need a PC for that. I mean, it's kind of overkill. I think of like high-end gaming is sort of like the kids that buy the Hondas and they put the spoilers on them and they put the spinners and the glowing shit underneath, you know, that makes the pavement turn purple, you know. And they have fun for a while, but then it's like, hey, are you going to be driving that to work? You know, like, you know, it starts to become like, oh, I'm an adult. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the elitist PC gaming master race. Not a big fan.
This is the strangest problem. This, you know what? It's like God telling me I shouldn't be streaming. You know, I think Black Metal Gamer actually had this issue once before. I wonder how he fixed it.
I don't even see your comments in YouTube.
No,
Like,
they're not coming up on the stream. If I go on my phone and pull the stream up, I can see them. But like I'm looking at my screen, you know, where it shows the comments and it shows 5 viewers, 0 comments.
That's really weird, dude. Are you really John? Who am I talking to? What's
It's an illusion.
I've been catfished
For the last 2.5 years. There is no RetroBro. Me and Kamikaze are the same person.
I knew it. The second I saw him, I was like, John.
I'm the Pro Pi RGT 85. I'm his alter ego.
Dude, Pro Pi. There's a T-shirt. You need to get a T-shirt that says that.
I've got one that says "Just buy a pie."
Just buy a pie.
I'm just gonna roll with it. I'll just check comments on my phone. It's so weird. I've never had that problem before. RetroBro is a figment of your imagination.
It is really weird. Like, what the hell? Are you typing them on your phone, or how are you putting them in?
Well, I'm just looking on my screen on my phone. I'm looking down at my phone. I can see them.
Okay, so you're seeing your comments on your phone.
Yeah, but not on the actual stream when I look at my television.
Wow. Yeah, this is like a Twilight Zone episode or something, you know? This is like, you know, you're not really who you think you are. Or you're in some alternate, like, version of shit. It's like a comic book or something. Strange. So I guess I'll just have to take your word for it that it's really you.
Yeah, you don't have any other choice.
Damn it! No
Surprised you're not
choice.
What made you not want to play Madden tonight, man? That's kind of. I'm starting to get worried about you, man.
I quit playing that a long time ago. I finished my season, and I didn't make the playoffs.
A typical Dallas fashion, understandable.
I was like, I never want to play this game again because, like, it was horrible, dude. I lost 5 games in a row. Like,
Wow.
It's never happened to me before, and I couldn't believe it. Like, there were so many games I would, like, everything would be going decently, and I'd get to the very end, and then some bullshit would happen, and I would lose the game. It happened 5 times in a row.
That young king in season 2 is such a punk. What are they talking about?
I don't know. Maybe we are in a different chat.
The young king in season. I don't know. Did we mention?
Oh, he's talking about Game of Thrones. We were talking about Game of Thrones. Earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joffrey.
yeah, Joffrey. Oh, that gave me such. That gave me such satisfaction when he fucking choked to death.
Oh no! He hasn't seen all of it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That didn't happen.
Yeah, he's only on. Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way. It's one of those shows where lots of people die. I mean, I'm in. You just burn it for him. Okay, to be fair, the show's been out for like fucking 6 years now. So, I mean, we've reached the we've reached the threshold of, you know, when I can freely talk about something.
That's I can't argue with you. I mean, it's just that we happen to know he was starting the show. He was on the second season.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you gave him a reason to keep watching because he said he can't wait to see it happen. So.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the new season, man. I'll tell you what show you need to watch if you don't already watch it is Silicon Valley on HBO.
You know, I've heard that before, and I just haven't watched it.
That show is amazing. Fuck. Thank God for Rewind. I tell you what, I don't know how the hell I played video games when I was a kid. Because I suck as an adult.
Dude, it's modern gaming, man. We've been like slowly weaned off of actual gaming.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, that's what video games were all about. You got fucking mad, you threw your controllers, you screamed at your siblings, you kicked a cat. Well, maybe you kicked a cat. But you know, like it was for real. You know, the stakes were high, and like, you know, and your parents were like, "Why did we buy this for you?" Like, if you're gonna act like that, remember you had this conversation with your parents, I'm sure. If you're gonna act like this,
there'll be no more games.
Yeah. Because they were hard, man.
I remember the one time I was beating I used to play Street Fighter 2 like for hours. Yeah. And I was playing. I had it on the Genesis, and my stepdad wanted to play. Like, and my stepdad on occasion he played games with me. Like, we play NBA Jam all the time, and I whooped his ass. But I was like cheese dicking it. I was cheese dicking him too. I was just whooping. I was whooping on him, man. And he got fucking mad. And what did I say to him? I said, you don't have to get so mad, God, or something like that. And he had like a cup of water, throws it down, and like chases me across the living room, and is like legitimately pissed off at me. Like,
dude, friendships have been broken up over that fucking game.
Like, my dad almost, my stepdad almost physically abused me over Street Fighter. Like, that's how real that shit was back in 1995.
Wait a minute. Are you saying video games can make people violent? Is that what's happening here?
Only if you play Doom. Only if you play Doom.
I had a friend of mine. I've told people before that he would always play.
What's up, Cybernetic Slayer? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he would always play his E-Honda, and I couldn't fucking beat him. Like, nothing I did worked, no matter what character I would use. And I got so fucking mad at him. This was on Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Street Fighter 2 Turbo on Super Nintendo. And there was more than one occasion where I did something violent. And like one time I remember grabbing the Super Nintendo and throwing it on the floor as hard as I could. And it still worked after that. It wasn't even broke. And then he got used to it to where it didn't even bother him when I would lose my shit, you know? because he was just like, whatever, you know. But like another time, I took the cartridge out and went outside and threw the cartridge over my house into the backyard. And I had to go get it later, you know.
Did it survive?
It still worked. Oh yeah, it still worked fine. Still worked fine. Super Nintendo, man, you can't break that shit. Like,
now, did you have a friend that would just go crazy, or were you that friend? Because I had a friend who would get like unhinged, man, and like I would like have to leave. Like there have been times like we'd be playing games. I'm like, I think I might have to leave this guy's house. Like he's gonna hurt somebody.
Unfortunately, I was that friend. Like it wasn't all the time, and it wasn't every game, but yeah, there was a couple of games, and Street Fighter was one of them. And that shit it was just the smugness, you know? It was like he would just he would do one fucking move and it would beat me no matter what I would do. And he would act like, you know, like whatever. It's not even big.
I want to punch him and I don't even know him.
Exactly. I kicked him out of my house before because of that shit. I would be like, go home. He put up with a lot of abuse from me. He's a good guy.
Cyber, you're testing out a green screen. Right on.
Cyber smash. Oh, Down Phoenix. I remember one time in Tecmo Bowl, my brother beat his friend, and the friend trashed his own NES over. Oh my God! Raiders beat the Broncos. Damn.
Well, yeah, the Raiders will beat anybody. Bo Jackson.
Dude, but that's what it was like back then. Games were hard, man. Like, and shit was real. Shit was real back then. You know? Nowadays, whatever, you know? I see these kids losing their shit on modern games, and I'm like, come on.
Yeah, over Fortnite, where it's like, well, you're just going to respawn in 45 seconds anyways. Yeah, even if you win, it's not even worth it, because what? You get a little dance, and you're just chasing the dragon, man. Yeah, it's not the same.
Dude, you want to see, like, some shit that, like, come home from school ready to play a game that you had to leave turned on your NES because the game didn't even have a save feature.
Yeah, you had to pause that shit, man.
Yeah,
and pray someone didn't walk by or the cat didn't jump across and fucking bump the cartridge. Froze the game.
Or the power went out or some shit. And you're like, a slow motion, scream. Yeah. They don't know. They don't know about that shit.
Now, were you ever forced to like a game? So, like, for me, okay, I only got it. I would maybe get like 4 games out of the year. My birthday, Christmas, maybe sporadically throughout I'd get a couple. Maybe if I was like lucky, I'd get like 6 games. But every now and then you get like a real stinker, But you kind of like had to force yourself to like it. There wasn't no fucking PSN store.
Dude, I told a story a long time ago about a game it was for the TurboGrafx 16. Like, I bought a game called Night Creatures for the TurboGrafx 16, and I paid full price for it. And I had been looking forward to it because I watched that fucking VHS tape that they sent everybody, and I thought it looked really cool on that tape, and I liked, back then I was like, oh, it's got vampires and shit, it's gonna be cool, because I was like into Castlevania and all these I was like, this will be good. And I was telling all my friends about it, and because nobody else would buy a TurboGrafx, right? I'm the only one that has one, and I'm like, dude, this game looks awesome, and they're like, whatever, and I'm like, no, it's TurboGrafx, it's fucking badass. And they're like, yeah, okay, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna show y'all. So I bought this game, and it was the worst fucking game I've ever played. Like, I fucking hate that game. Like, so much. But like, I had to fucking pretend like I liked it for like I'm playing this game and my friends are watching it and I'm like, this is good. And they're like, it doesn't look good, and I'm like, fuck you.
It's amazing, shut up, it's amazing.
It pissed me off because I'm like, they're gonna judge the TurboGrafx based on this fucking game, and I'm like, what have I done? You know, I don't know. I for some reason saw myself as like the steward of TurboGrafx gaming for, you know, like I had to make sure people.
Dude, I didn't even know the TurboGrafx even existed back in the day.
Yeah, nobody did. You know, it was a weird system. You know, and it wasn't available everywhere. You know, they only had it at like Toys R Us and a couple other places. You know.
Yeah.
It's hard to get.
What's up, Commie Bio, Born Distracted? Someone said they threw a fucking 19-inch TV on a 64 and it didn't break it. That's what Down Phoenix said.
Fuck, man. Dude,
I believe it.
The N64 and the Super Nintendo are tanks. Like, they are fucking built. Like, you can take them to war.
Yeah, you know? they're built a lot better than the Genesis is. I will say that.
Unfortunately that's true, you know, and that's just because, you know, Nintendo was Nintendo, you know, they had, Sega was awesome, but Sega, they didn't have the I don't know, the knowledge and the technical, whatever, pizzazz to understand how to engineer a system that was built that way. They just didn't.
No.
You know. But because all the systems are like that, even the Dreamcast, they're not that solid, you know.
Yeah, the Dreamcast I would say was probably one of the most solid consoles. Yeah, because you look at the Genesis, definitely wasn't as we talked about. Then you got the 32X, which is really just an add-on. The Master System was pretty solid. That one wasn't too bad.
The Master System looks solid, but it's really not that solid. Like,
yeah, you're right about it, because it is pretty. It's a light console.
Yeah. You know what the problem with the Dreamcast is? The fan is on the side of the Dreamcast, and it needs that fan blowing, otherwise it overheats.
Oh no shit!
I
didn't know it was on the side.
Yeah. If you set a console right next to it, or something next to it, and it covers that fan, your Dreamcast will fucking turn off on you while you're playing it.
And that Dreamcast was loud enough, man. That thing sounds like a fucking jet engine.
Dude, yes. Oh man, did you ever like open Dreamcast too quick and try to grab the disc out? It's like a buzzsaw, man.
It's like sliced your finger right off. Now I wonder why that GD-ROM failed, man. Thing was spinning at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Like, how the fuck does a CD not fucking fly apart? Shit.
Well, they did have a lot of problems with that drive, so that I wonder if that's part of it, though.
Probably
Come to think about it.
Down Phoenix says, you ever hear about the Game Boy that survived a bomb in Iraq? Holy shit.
No, I never heard about that. Well,
God dang.
Why am I not surprised, though?
Fucking Game Boy, man. They should build shit tanks out of Game Boys. Wow. Yeah, who makes your tank? Oh, it's a Nintendo tank. Oh, fuck.
Run, Nintendo tank. Sega tank shows up.
You guys are for real. Shit. Ammo made from Game Boys and Nokia phones.
Dude, those Nokia. I had one of those Nokia brick phones, man. It made phone calls and played Snake, and text cost me about 50 cents each.
Dude, back in the day, man.
Or half a minute. I think a text was like the equivalent of half a minute because it was a prepaid phone.
Fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, I had the prepaid Nokia phone that I bought from the convenience store. And like 7-Eleven or someplace, and it was like you had to load. Man, it was it was so expensive, man. It was like constantly putting money on that damn phone.
Fuck.
God, I forgot how we had to pay for every text. Oh my God, Kamikaze! You're both in the same place at the same time?
Yeah. What's up, Kamikaze?
Yeah, what up, dude?
This ruins our theory. You can't be the same person if you're both here.
Was that really a thing?
I was kind of not fantasizing, I guess. I was just in my mind.
Sai, you're one funny motherfucker.
Calm down, Seth Rogen.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah. Fucking John, get out of here. We're talking. What have you been up to, Kamikaze?
Shit, nothing, man. I just got done making some second dinner for myself. Do it in the microwave. I'm gonna eat it here in a little bit. I actually have to work in the morning for the first time in forever.
Fuck that.
No. Oh no. What do you do? Like, what do you got to go do?
Shit, man. We actually we have the Rose Bowl, so
I hate this fucking level.
I gotta set up for the football team that's coming to hang out in my hotel.
Oh wow. Okay.
But yeah, man, y'all, I was listening, man, but I was cooking and shit. But yeah, man, oh man, dude, I've had my fucking rage moments too, man. I've had some fisticuffs too, fucking video games, for sure.
The only game that probably has made me rage in like the last 10 years is probably Dark Souls, man. I don't think there's any others. But then again, like as an adult, I just don't seem to care as much. You know what I mean?
Well, the last game that like I literally had to stop playing and I haven't played it since was Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which is that Dragon Ball fighting game. And I literally didn't mean to. I mean, we can all say I didn't mean to, but I fucking slammed my PS4 controller down on my desk and like made two little indentions like where the triggers are in my desk.
God dang.
I was like, that's it. Like, I'm not playing this anymore. Like, it makes me too fucking angry. And
I may have a
like,
problem.
I try to like not let my kids see that shit, you know, because I get angry at video games too. But like as soon as my kids get angry at games, the same thing you guys are thinking. If it makes you that angry, don't play it. And then here I am in my office. God damn it, son of a bitch!
but you know that's some of the most satisfying shit when you finally like beat that shit that you're trying to get past or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that search for that satisfaction.
That's another T-shirt.
Yeah.
Satisfaction.
but like
bye bye.
But yeah, man, that like seeking that out and then finally beating it like made it worth it, man.
No, this was online matches, and I was like just getting my ass handed to me because some people have no fucking life. Well, that was my excuse. They don't have no life. They're probably just like casual players, and I suck ass.
Like this fucking guy, all he does is play one fucking game. He's like an 8-year-old.
And that's always your excuse when you lose. All he does is play video games in your basement. Go
he's
his job.
Yeah.
It's like probably never the fucking case. It's like, what, dude? Like I gotta go to work in the morning. Leave me alone for five minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Down Phoenix says he rages all the time. I'm like, damn, I wouldn't expect it.
I believe that. Down Phoenix seems like a rager, man.
Really?
Yeah. When we played Fortnite, like he has like some like exquisite excuses. Man, you can't E equal MC square times 2 on a Thursday at 3 o'clock? That's ridiculous.
By the way, exquisite excuses, also another good T-shirt.
No, but I remember when we were playing Fortnite, he was like, "You can't shoot through rocks," and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, obviously, but Fortnite like makes its own fucking rules up."
That sounds like a challenge to me. Can't shoot through rocks. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go out back and find out. You know, the friends debate. How big of a rock are we talking about, or how big of a gun?
Yeah, fighting games make you fucking rage. I think more than anything, especially like Biosands online. God damn it, that is the most infuriating shit. Because it's one-on-one, and it's like when you play fighting games online, it's like you just kind of feel like on the other side of that screen, that guy's like, "You're a piece of shit. You don't know how to play this game." But he's probably like, good game.
Well, you know, I have to be completely honest. There are games that will piss me off. Like, it's just not like it used to be back in the day. Like, for instance, blackout mode on Call of Duty. I played that on my Xbox quite a bit. I noticed that you had that. What pisses me off is not skill shit. That doesn't piss me off. If somebody's better than me, I actually find that amusing. That's fun to see what happened, and you're like, oh, okay, I didn't make it, whatever. What pisses me off is the bullshit. Like, the fucking rubber band bullshit, or somebody disconnects the fucking, like, you're playing the game and it, like, the host disconnects, or like, you know, that shit where you're shooting somebody like 50 times and they don't die, and then when you watch the replay, you weren't even shooting them. You're shooting them
You just had too much to drink that night is the problem there.
You know, Call of Duty is good for that shit. And you even hear like that little thud, like from your side, or like, like I know that I'm hitting them, but I hear like 2 thuds from my side where I'm getting hit, and like I'm dead. And it's like, it just seems unjustified sometimes.
I never understood that. Why do I have to shoot you in the head 50 times when you shoot me in the head once?
Right. But then you watch the replay, and it's like...
I had to grab another beer.
No, fuck that replay. I'm right. Fuck that replay.
History.
Yeah, they were lagging.
They're cheating. God damn it. They're using a lag box. Sons of bitches.
You start throwing every cheating term out you can think of. Stream snipe me. They're like, what?
Dude, you're not even streaming. Like,
not even. He fucking hacked me. He hacked me.
That's funny.
I should not be drinking another 11% beer, but I am. Because why not?
I mean, I didn't get too many like fisticuffs like with video games, man. But I used to get into like straight on fist fights playing basketball and shit.
Oh man, basketball. Yeah, that's like that's the one that I you know, actually I would play basketball with my friends, but as soon as somebody else walked up, I was like, all right, I'm done, because I wasn't gonna deal with that shit. Because that's like. Yeah, how like I was never good at basketball. I could just play. You know, I was like, okay, I hit about half my shots, you know, I'm like, whatever, you know what I mean? But like there was people that were like, they do that between the legs fucking bullshit and like try to embarrass you and do that start and stop thing and try to make you fall over. And like then they would dunk on you and shit. I'm like, I'm not dunking. That's not gonna happen. And like I said, as soon as people like that walked up, and they're like, "Oh, y'all playing basketball?" And I'm like, "No, we're not." You know?
I used to play ball a lot back in the day. I actually played for a couple of years in school, but no, like I remember playing in the neighborhood, man. I mean, full on fucking fist fights over fucking basketball. Like, you know, even with like good friends. Sports used to like always fucking bring out the worst in some people.
I know. I mean, shit. I mean. When you're young and you just are. I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about. I would see it happen all the time. You know, it's just, you know, there's a lot of like pride on the line. You know.
Oh yeah, I remember. I mean, that's a funny ass story. I played baseball for 9 years. Long fucking shit, but. I remember, I played baseball for 9 years, and then I remember, like, my dad got remarried, so I had a stepbrother for a couple of years. He was a cool guy. I haven't seen him in a couple of years, but I remember, you know, at the end of every baseball game, you have to, like, clap hands, you know, with the other team.
Slap hands! Slap hands!
And he walked by, and he was like, fuck, and we lost, and everybody was fucking pissed, and he walked by, and every fucking person he slapped hands with, he was like, fuck your mom, fuck your mom, fuck your mom, fuck your mom. And it caused a full-on fucking fight between everybody. It was great.
Damn. That'll do it. Which, is this Shinobi 3 that you're playing?
Yeah, this is Trace, the best one.
That's another one of those games that I just never really played. Like, I missed some of the best ones. Like, I just...
Yeah, I fucking hate this level so much, dude. The level design in this game is so hard, dude. It's... Because the platforming's not good.
Yeah.
And they really I don't know. This is because this level right here always reminds me of why I don't like this. Like, I like the game, but I like it to this point, and then that's about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of games like that, like where it's fun as shit in the beginning, then after you get to like that third or fourth stage, it's like why can't you just be the first couple of stages?
Yeah.
Yeah. True. I like the cloud or fog or whatever that is effect. It's cool looking.
No.
Cool.
My dadder bitch. No, fuck.
Scored 4. Scott Simon scored 4 points in a basketball game for Polk High.
And then they asked if they were playing basketball, and they told them no.
It was for the other team. Damn it! I was wondering why nobody stopped me.
I thought I was just really fast.
I'm like, yeah, that's right. Everybody's just staring at me.
Made a t-shirt about it the next day.
Way to go, Cy. 4 point. Here comes 4 point Cy again. Hey, what's up, 4 point Cy? Oh, good times. Yeah, school sucked. I remember going to school back being young.
School was good for me up until about probably... I mean, school was never bad for me. I played football up until I was a freshman. I played a little bit my freshman year, and then I just stopped playing because I was lazy and I had too many concussions. And so I kind of... Like, I was friends with a lot of the jocks in high school, so I got along with, like, most of them. So it was like... I kind of... I don't know. I didn't have any enemies, I guess. You know what I mean?
That's good.
But I never had a girlfriend either, so... And there was that. Because I was in, you know, fucking... I don't know. Video games and nerd shit. This level can eat my ball sack right now.
Dude, I like never went to high school and somehow I have a diploma. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I mean, and I'm not fabricating this shit at all. Like, I was living on my own when I was 17. I had a full-time job. I was living on my own. And, yeah, man, my senior year, like, I think I went into, like, that high school, like, maybe 5 times, and I got a fucking diploma.
Wow. Hey, do y'all ever have dreams where you're back in high school? Or, like, you have to go back again and you're like, didn't I already do this? And
no, but I
think about some people that I was really close friends with in high school sometimes.
I have dreams of like shitty jobs I used to have, or I'd have dreams that I'm still in the Navy and shit like that. Like like I worked at Enterprise for 2 years, man, and Enterprise is a fucking terrible job. Like, it's good money, but they work your ass into the ground. And I quit, and then I would have like all these dreams about being back there. And I remember one time I posted on Facebook, and I was like, I'm having nightmares about working at Enterprise, and all these people who I worked with or who had like worked there and quit. They're like, yeah, those are called emares. They'll subside. Like, it's so shitty working there that like there's a known term for having nightmares of working there after you've quit.
Oh my god!
I had to go in the Enterprise the other day, man. I fucking wrecked my truck. Well, I hit a fucking column. I wasn't drinking. No, I wasn't drinking. But no, I tore up my side of my truck a little bit, and I had to go get it repaired. So I had to use a rental. Put it all on my insurance and shit. But the people at Enterprise just seem like fucking just. I don't know, man. It's like they're all just unhappy.
They're worn out, man. They're worn into the ground.
I mean, they weren't unfriendly or anything, but they were like, you definitely just had this vibe when you went in there.
They have like post-traumatic stress and shit.
Did Black Metal Gamer join the chat? I saw his name pop up, but he hasn't said anything.
I'm right here. I'm just waiting to talk.
He's just waiting to slide into the DM. Slide in.
He's got to slip it in, and, you know, got to wait for an opening, you know.
He is known to say the word rape, so.
Okay.
Just starts the conversation.
We have to talk about this though, since we have Black Metal Gamer on here. Did you guys watch the Timmy video?
That's
Yes.
fucking classic.
Timmy! I showed that to my wife, dude, and she started fucking dying.
Actually, my nephew has her. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't do it. I was gonna be like, oh, you know,
Did you read
it's really
the
bad.
description? It's like, what did it say? It's so
Yeah, it's coming,
useful.
it's coming.
It's adaptive. It's so adaptive. It's so.
Yeah, I've had the high
beautiful.
school dreams.
All right, no bullshit though. I thought that controller was like a new DJ Hero thing. Like,
That's what I thought it was at first.
I thought it was like,
Yeah.
like a new,
No.
I thought that's what it was when I saw that control. Not from that
It's
commercial. Like I've seen that.
It's extremely custom, dude. If you look in the back, there's like 20 or 30 inputs in the back for different kinds of pedals, and you can assign it the button map for any button you want. It's for anybody with any kind of handicap setback,
Wow.
so you can customize the controller. So it's really
We
cool.
just suck at video games.
I'm not trying to bag on like what it's
Dude,
about. This is
maybe I
commercial
need to get one of those fucking.
Maybe you do, because you suck at games, Si. Fucking breaking shit.
And the question is, like, everybody in the neighborhood was like, he's gonna do it. I want to know what the fuck he was gonna do. Can someone please fast forward?
Yeah,
the
did they
video to,
show
like,
what
he was
game?
gonna do?
Yeah, did they show even what game he was playing?
No,
Like,
nothing.
dude, somebody
probably
needs to
won a
make a
chicken
video.
dinner,
Someone
like
needs to make a
20
video where he's
Battle
playing
Royale
some
victory
like.
#1. That's what it is.
No, someone needs to make a
dinner
video
playing-
to where he's playing some like weird porn simulator or something,
Oh.
or like
Yes.
or like
Or
you,
like
oh,
they show
dude,
up.
you know what someone should do? This is fucked up. Someone should someone should put in there like the scene where Forrest Gump, where the things break off his legs and he starts running real fast, and then they're like, yeah.
1,000 underscore.
I was just thinking, like, what if like everybody shows up,
Ah,
but then
shit,
he doesn't
fuck.
beat it? Like he's all like sad, and everybody just like leaves, like all quiet.
Reverse the video.
Yeah, like, so we'll see you at school, you know. And he's like crying.
Timmy.
He's like slowly just like crying and like, I just wanted this one thing, stupid controller, and he like throws it, you know.
I saw that. It's funny because I gave Black Metal Gamer the idea because I saw the video or the commercial. It was like Sunday Night Football or something, and I posted on Facebook and I was like, "Has anybody seen the new Microsoft commercial with Timmy in it?" And my wife saw it. She's like, "You need to delete that," but it's funny. And I'm like,
But I saw I saw you put that on Facebook, right?
"Yeah, I did."
I thought it was like a legitimate, like a new like South Park game or some
No.
shit for Xbox. And I was like, I'll run into it at some point, I guess. And then I'm like, when then BMG made that video, I was like, oh, it all makes sense now.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah, he looks like a real life version of him. I'm hoping to make another one with like a kid with stilts so I can do Jimmy.
Jimmy's better than Timmy, hands
Yeah,
down.
Jimmy's an
fucking
asshole.
hilarious. Yeah. He's all arrogant, but he's retarded.
But hey, let's be honest though. We all knew that one person with a disability who thought they were like king shit. And they were like the most hated person ever. And you could never
They got
say
the
anything to
special
them.
treatment. Yeah, because they got the special treatment.
Yeah.
So they got like a chip on their shoulder.
And you could
But
never
yeah,
say
that's
anything
what
to them
I'm
because you're the
shit.
asshole.
Dude, I should have done that shit, man. That would have been great. Like fake it, you know, like go to school, act
I
like
want to know
I'm.
if there was ever like a mob boss that would had like something wrong with him. Like
Nah,
that. His
I doubt
fucking
it.
Orders. Yeah, I doubt
What a mob boss.
Kim Jong Un.
You guys gotta go down to the docks, and you teach old Sally a lesson. You break his fucking legs if he's not paying. Okay, boss.
I got it. No,
Yeah.
you can't refuse.
Yeah, what does it say? But I'm a superstitious man. And if my son was to befall a tragedy, if a
That's a commercial.
lightning was to
You know
hit
what's
it.
so unpractical about that? It's fucking Christmas. It's obviously like Christmas weekend. It's snowing outside. No, kids aren't leaving their house, their warm houses in the snow to see what he's doing, and they all have party
Yeah.
chat. They're playing Xbox. Like, get the fuck. Get out of here.
Like, that
so many
commercial
flaws in that
makes no
commercial.
sense. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, kids don't. Yeah, kids don't go over to other kids' house to
Discord.
play games these days. Yeah, it's so fucking true, man.
Like,
I
what
wish they
gets
had that
me
much
is
enthusiasm. Actually, that commercial depresses me because all those kids were so in the moment in real life and not absorbing that bullshit phone.
and all of them were aware that this kid was trying to beat whatever game.
Did he have like telepathy? Like, does Timmy have telepathy? Because they all just kind of knew. There was no like alert that was sent out.
Oh wait, now that commercial's a bold block.
But there was like no alert sent out. Like he didn't have a cell phone clearly because he probably couldn't
Dude, he's
use
not.
it. But all the kids were just like, he's gonna do it. Like, how did they know?
The kid was he wasn't wearing
Timmy
a headset.
might be like, he's fucking Professor Xavier.
Yeah.
Mixer.
How did he let everybody know? I'd like to see the text that he, like him texting with that giant controller.
Did you get it? He was live streaming on Mixer, and they were following him.
Oh, okay. That's probably what it
Just
was.
no audio.
Mixer.
He was just playing. Yeah, no audio, no commentary Mixer, because we all follow people like that.
God, I love Mixer. It's so great.
Mixing out.
That's one of the worst decisions they've made in the last year.
Yeah, I
Oh
couldn't.
my god, dude.
And they did it without telling anybody. The one day I was going to stream like Halo on Twitch, and I'm like, wait a minute, where the fuck did Twitch go?
Well, fuck Twitch too.
Yeah.
Fuck Twitch as well and YouTube. Like what? I would stream, dude. If my Xbox had that YouTube or Twitch share button, I'd stream it more than my PS4. I got tons of shit I want to play.
Why can you not stream to YouTube? It's fucking stupid.
They try and,
man.
you know what it is? They try and be like the Apple of fucking computers, man. I don't get it, dude. I really don't. I mean, shit's depressing.
The Apple of gaming. Like everything's got to be proprietary.
Yeah.
It's a special.
No one wants your bullshit proprietary fucking streaming service. Oh, and then they try and at E3 they're like, oh, you can watch it stream on fucking I can't even remember what it's called. You know, and we just said it 40 seconds ago.
Mixer.
Yeah.
Dude, the first time I heard Mixer, somebody was like, hey, you like Mixer?
I think it's like a dating app or something.
Yeah, I was like, I don't do online dating. They're like, what? And I'm like, Mixer. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like, oh, I got to go to this Mixer, you know. I got to go, you know, schmooze, rub elbows, you know.
Yeah. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Everybody's standing around with like a half glass of scotch or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Microsoft's notorious for trying to get a new platform and then abandoning it when it fails because they don't put enough faith into it. Like, look at they just now got Spotify. What did they have before it? I forgot the music program. They had something. It was proprietary.
Dude, you got a point, dude. They walked back everything else. Why can't they walk back Mixer? You know what I mean? Nothing else took. We're gonna have you have to check in or okay, we'll take that out. Okay, no used. Yeah, all right, we'll do you. Well, we don't want you to use a regular headphone jack, so we're gonna make you buy this fucking adapter if you want to use. Okay, we'll make a regular headphone jack.
Yeah, dude, I bought I traded my N64 for the base OG Xbox One. I got the controller. I was ready to go. I'm like, well, where do I plug it? I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I bought a used adapter piece online for like $15. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yes, you gotta buy an adapter.
They know they made a mistake because they like not even before the S came out, they revamped that controller with the fucking headphone jack in it without the adapter. Like they know they made a mistake there.
I was like, what is this? 2005, 2006? Or I need to buy a Wi-Fi fucking plug-in add-on? What the hell is this shit?
I remember when I bought it and I was like, AA batteries. What the fuck are these for? And I was like, oh no. And it was
I
like,
actually don't mind the
The batteries don't bother me. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I prefer it because I got the rechargeable ones and they last.
Yeah, me too.
all
Me
week.
too.
PS4's internal battery is shit.
That's true. That is true. But
3
the
hours
idea,
charge.
the idea of, I don't know. To me, it was just like, really, like your controller is.
Makes me a drink. Yeah, born distracted. Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway. Fucking Microsoft and their bullshit.
Nintendo has some bullshit too. You know, in order to.
Why am I
play
burning my lives?
smoothest-
Because I have a rewind feature. That's why. And
to
fuck
play
this
a
game
smooth
anyways.
Game of Smash, you need to play with your Ethernet plugged in. Well, that's a $40 adapter because the Switch didn't
The Wii
come
did the
with
same
one.
thing though. The Wii did the same shit.
Who bought the Wii besides you? Let's get real.
Hey, I bought a Wii. I bought a Wii, but it was because
Wii is like one of the best-selling consoles of like all time. Are you crazy?
No.
I thought you meant Wii U. I bought the Wii.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
Wii. We know. Wii.
You just illustrated.
How horrible the name is.
Right, I was gonna say you just illustrated the whole problem with the Wii U. Right there.
in one mistake.
Dude, that console looks identical. It just looks like the Wii laying down.
Dude, no bullshit. So no bullshit. When that shit came out, man, I wasn't really kind of into gaming. Like I didn't stay up to the news on gaming like I do now. So I literally thought it was like just an HD version of the Wii. I was like, oh, it's a Wii with an HD port. Literally, that's what I thought it was.
I had to do more research. I was like, oh, okay, they revamped it, like like the Elite Slim Xbox 360. I'm like, oh, so now it comes with like this fancy HD tablet controller that nobody asked for. Okay, well,
Yeah.
where's the?
Well, I'm not like proud to say this, but I bought him 2 Wii U's.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Sheesh.
arg, pirate away, dude! You can load plenty of cool stuff on that thing.
I don't know, man. I didn't hate the Wii U as much as a lot of people did, man. I thought it was okay.
I'm gonna tell you this. I liked mine. I had one. I gave it to my daughter when I got my Switch, and I kind of regret it because I actually liked that system. I actually thought. I
didn't think it was that
Hey,
bad.
Cyrus.
I thought it was like way overpriced.
Cyrus, I got a question for you, man. How often do you play your Switch?
I never fucking play my Switch. Ever.
Yeah.
It just sits there.
Okay, I'm not the only one then.
Dude, once I beat Zelda, I tried to get into some other stuff and I just couldn't. And I traded back in the Mario game and the only games I have, I still have.
That reminds me, I gotta sell Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Mario Odyssey's too easy.
But
Honestly,
it's good,
I just
it's still fun. It's still fun.
I couldn't get
It's
into
all right.
it. I
Can't wait for Deluxe.
I was really into Zelda. That was like
Zelda was so fucking good, man. That was the only game I played for like 2 months of my life when that game came out.
Wii U was good, but mainly for Nintendo games. What Nintendo console is not only good for Nintendo games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say that about the Switch. Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying the Switch. I don't think any of us are saying the Switch is a bad system.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
It's just you're not doing the bulk of your gaming on the Switch.
I will say this much though. I will say this much about the Switch. They better figure some shit out as far as an upgrade goes, because if they want to be a fucking unless they want to be a first party Steam box, then next gen they're not going to be able to have any third party games as far as modern games go.
Call the Switch. The Switch is the Steam boy. Let's get real. It's a fucking indie powerhouse.
I don't know, man. I played fucking Smash Brothers for the first time today. I'm sorry, but it's fucking Smash Brothers. I mean, yeah, but it's fucking Smash Brothers. What am I supposed to do here? Like, I mean, yeah, it's like a little cool story thing that's supposed to be super long. But I played it for like 50. I bought it for my son. And I played it for 50 minutes. And I threw the controller down. I was like, "Yep, this is Smash. There's nothing more to see here." I'm gonna play some more of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing it away.
Yeah,
but
it's just a party brawler. I'm a little more biased because I got it for free, so I'm like, "Oh, this is a shit." But if I spent 60, I'd probably.
Yeah, I paid 60 for it. And like I said, it's not my game. It's for my son because I don't play Nintendo games anymore. But I picked it up today just to play with it. And I'm like, "This is fucking Smash. This is all it is. It's just fucking Smash."
See, Nintendo's really good at tricking you into reskinning old shit and sequelizing it, but I don't know. They're so
They've been
polished.
they've been doing that since they started. I mean, fuck, man. Yeah. The original Mario.
Yeah, but Down Phoenix.
Way more prevalent though.
Down Phoenix. Here's the thing. Down Phoenix says, "Nah, Switch has some good indies and third party. So does every fucking thing." You know what I mean? Like,
right? That's like, that's like saying like that's something you should have had in the fucking first place. It's like it's not like
PS4.
Right, but that's something like.
This level looks really cool. I just want to say, I like the clouds with the name. That's awesome.
Yeah, but then for them to have third party and indie support, like that's just like something like every other console does, and any other thing else, it's like for them to have that.
It's like saying Xbox has good voice chat.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like applauded. It's like that's just something you're fucking supposed to do. It's 2018.
You know, I felt like in a lot of ways the Switch has taken a real step back from where they were with the Wii U as far as, you know, it just seems like they had to relearn everything all over again about like, what are we supposed to do again? Online store? Oh, okay, I guess we'll do an online store. And then
Very basic.
Yeah, people want to play online?
Dude, their online store looks like the very first OG PS3, PSN.
Yeah.
It's pretty similar.
The Wii U online store is way better. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, what the fuck, Nintendo? I don't understand, man.
The biggest thing that gets me is custom IDs. You got to do a social security code to add people, and there's no like.
They said we weren't going to have to.
Social security, yeah, that's not what it is.
Did they not? Did they not say we weren't going to have to do that shit? I remember them saying that, like, because they got called out on that shit, and Reggie was like, "Oh yeah, you know, you're not going to have to do that." And people were like, "Really? We don't have."
Reggie's a fucking pedophile.
That has never been proven in courts, so
he doesn't need to. One judge can look at him and be like, "Yep, Chris Hansen."
Black Metal Gamer's next video will be about what?
I used to work at Pedo Hut. I mean, Pizza Hut.
Down Phoenix says, yeah, but the portability is a big difference.
Absolutely it is, but it's like, but then at what point are you buying a console or are you buying a handheld? I don't know. It's great that it does both, but it's like, to me, like, I never touch that Switch in fucking handheld mode. If I play it in my living room on my surround sound.
There's a point with that, but that's my problem with it. They keep getting bailouts, like get out of jail free cards. Well, yeah, but it's
almost like they're relying too much. Like they're trying to place. They're leaning too much on that portability factor, and if at some point, I think
it's a crutch. It's a crutch.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a total crutch.
Dude, guys, honestly, we've given them a pass. I mean, I admit it. I fanboyed out over the Switch when it was coming out.
I'm not saying I don't like it. We're just addressing the issues with it and my problems with it. I still like it. I love their first party and like their exclusives with second party, but I won't buy third party on it. Now if it's on other things, it's like my last resort. It has to be like half off the competition for me to do that.
I don't know, man. Nintendo is always like it's like if you have two cars and you have like that fucking Mercedes outside, but you also have like a Honda for good gas mileage or some shit. Like that's my Nintendo is like my little Honda or some shit to save on gas. Like I play it or use it every once in a while. It's just not my go-to thing.
I think the Switch is a good system for certain things, for Nintendo games and for games like I bought a bunch of retro games on it because I'm like, you know, then I can play them portable and they're gonna play the same.
Yes, dude. I'll be honest with you, man. I've thought about doing that $20 a year just so I could lay my fat ass in my bed and play Mario 3. Like, not gonna lie. Like,
well, yeah, nice. I mean,
that's kind of a nice feature.
Does any of us have the Nintendo thing yet?
No, I didn't even bother. I
will give it this.
I had to because my kids, that's all they play is Nintendo. So I bought the Family Pass thing, and it's basically just a reason I had to because my oldest son is obsessed with that Splatoon game. So like I had to. So basically he can play the game that he was already playing online to play with his friends. Like what he does.
I forgot about Splatoon. Yeah, fuck.
I don't play it. My oldest son is obsessed with it. That's like the only game he plays.
I'll tell you what, if they added some sort of streaming capability and a better voice chat, I would play a lot more games on there. But
yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like Nintendo. I don't know what I don't know what they're trying to do. Like there's basic shit they should have done and they didn't do, and they're not even trying to do. Yeah. It's like. It's strange, man. It's just very strange. I don't know what the deal is with Nintendo.
I think they're like relearning and going with the flow, but they're on a good roll. So I don't know. It's just weird.
Hey, Jason.
They're making money, so fuck.
Jason, I got a question for you, man. While I got you on here, before I forget and get too inebriated, because I'm getting pretty drunk. You had an issue with your comments section on your streams, right? Didn't you have that issue too?
That happened like 2 months ago. It happened for a week. Silent Rob had the same thing. It was like a national PSN thing, but sometimes it's just a base-to-base thing. Sometimes.
How'd you fix it, man? Did it just go away?
Yeah, it just updated or got patched out. Maybe it could be a glitch.
It's weird because I was streaming the other night and I was fine, and I'm fucking go to stream now. I'm like, where are my comments at? They're coming up on my phone, so I just been looking at my phone. I was just wondering if maybe there was something you did that to, like, fix it.
It's nothing on your end. It could be the PSN being under maintenance or fucking up. It could be an internet glitch. It could be your internet. You might have to restart your PlayStation. There's a number of small little problems.
Yeah.
Basically, micro PC bullshit into the console space. Basically.
Yeah, and it all goes back to PC. Fuck PC.
Fucking PC ruins everything.
Are we joking? Or...
No, we're serious. No, I'm serious.
I don't like PC gaming, dude. I mean, I understand the pros, but that's a headache. That's a whole.
I will say that ever since I got a PC and dived into that whole like culture, man, PC gaming has just ruined my wallet.
It becomes more of a hobbyist thing. It's like RetroPie, you know what I mean? Like there are people who I play my RetroPie for my retro games, but there are people who are obsessed with RetroPie, but only as a hobby. Like they don't play games on it. It's just they kind of like the idea of having the games available to them, but they want to, they want to just kind of fuck with it. You know what I mean?
Upgrade and tinker with it and customize it. Yeah, I'm not into that life. I don't care.
Yeah.
So I actually play a lot of games on PC. My problem is that like my PC is like I can play any game that I throw at it with high settings. The only problem is like I can't do anything other than that. Like,
high settings. I like how I throw high settings in there. Oh.
No, but my point is like if I want to stream those games,
okay, Mr. High Settings.
No, but hey, no. Well, fuck you, because number one, playing a game in high settings is
hey guys, we got a PC gamer here.
Dude, another T-shirt. Mr.
PC
High
Master
Settings.
Race.
Mr. High Settings. But my thing is, I can't record those games. I can't stream those games. I can't do anything else other than just playing the game. So, like, for me, if I wanted to actually record them, stream them, review them, I have to, basically not play them or dial them back to like fucking 8-bit fucking settings in order to do that shit. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you can't show it, it's not real. It's like.
No, that's
I'm hoping next consoles, the 9th gen for PS5 and whatever Xbox 2, whatever the fuck they'll call it. I hope I have my options. I hope they have the option of 4K 30, maybe 4K 60 on really well.
Well, they do that with the Xbox One now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like that.
I want guaranteed 60 frames, 1440p, because I'll stick to that every game. Don't care. Fuck the 4K. Give me that 60.
Well, they do that on the One X, and I will say that is a nice feature. That you could change it to 4K or 30 or 1080 as at a lock 30.
I gotta tell you guys, I'm very happy with the One X. Like, if games are gonna be better than that, I'm fine. Like, I don't really like. I'm gonna buy the systems because. At this point, dude, I think it's just gravy. Everything's fucking great looking.
I've went there a couple times, man. I kind of want an X, man. I've went there a couple times.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have a 4K display, do you?
That's my point. Like,
I mean, you're gonna get better load times. That's about it. If you're not using a 4K display.
Better frame rates, though. I heard they're super sampling and superior.
Oh
yeah, that's true. That's true. But you really do need a 4K to appreciate everything.
Yeah, see, I don't care about the 4K hype. I want
what the fuck?
Awesome frame rates.
Frame rates are cool. I love a good frame rate. I'm not saying anything bad about frame rates. I'm just saying it's fine,
Right. The frame rates definitely, in my opinion, change the game 100%.
It definitely can.
Just on its own.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. Unless I'm playing a fighter game or maybe a first-person shooter, I don't notice fucking the difference between 30 and 60. And I read somewhere that your eye can't even like see anything above 29.9 or some shit like that.
That's not. I don't know, but that's not right.
Well, when I play Overwatch on PC, if I play that, if I push that, because I can put it up to 300 frames per second, dude, there is a. I mean, 60 frames per second is still amazing, but if you put that bitch on 300 frames per second, I mean, it is. I mean, it's. I don't know what else to say. It's fucking amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question, guys, and feel free to tell me I'm fucking stupid for saying this, but like, if a frame rate is too high, it hurts my eyes. Is that ever a problem for you guys?
Yes, absolutely. I get a headache sometimes because
I played above 60, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I played at 300. It gives me a headache sometimes.
I have a 144 hertz monitor, and
me and Black Metal Gamer are console peasants.
Yeah, I've tried playing games at 120, 144, and I can't play for very long because my eyes hurt. Like, it feels like my eyes are burning after like 10, 15 minutes of playing.
It takes an adjustment for me, like when I, like for example, if I don't ever fucking stream anymore nowadays. I'm always busy, but when I stream Overwatch, I have to dial it back to 30 frames per second. But when I play by myself without streaming, I put it up to 300 frames per second, and then that initial like first hour, I have a straight up headache. Like it fucking hurts my head.
Yeah. Maybe another thing is maybe it's our age. You know, like maybe as you get older, it's harder on your eyes. I really don't know. I don't know what the thing is, but because a lot of people, I brought this up and people talk to me like I'm a fucking idiot. Like every time I bring this up, I'm like, yeah, I can't do it. And they're like, whatever. I play all the time. I play hours fucking day. Doesn't hurt me.
Good for you, bruh.
Twitter's basically like war land.
Yes, it is actually. Twitter is the battlefield, the modern war zone.
I was gonna say 60. I'm fine with it. It's right in the middle. It's perfection. Anything above it for me would be unnecessary. But like when I replayed Dark Souls in 60, I was playing a lot better than I have back in the day at 30.
I agree with you. 60 is awesome. 60 is great.
Dude, I still watch VHS tapes. Like none of that shit bothers me. A lot of times I don't see a difference.
Stupid. I like VHS and movies being in 24 to 30 frames. I don't need 60.
Oh yeah. I don't want to see a movie at 60. Those look that soap opera shit. You know, I don't know.
So you guys know Spencer from the. Okay, so I had a question about that. You guys know Spencer from the Itch Network. He used to be a neighbor of mine. And the one time he comes over to my house because we were going to do a game night, my wife's watching a movie and he goes, "Oh, you have your TV set in 60 frames." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He goes, "It looks like a soap opera." I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't see it."
Oh, do you?
I don't know if there's something
smooth. You have that smooth motion shit turned on your TV?
Is that what it is? Because he said something. I'm like, dude, honestly, I don't fucking see it, man.
Oh man, you got to turn that shit off. Fuck.
Yeah, you have to.
I was at one of my friend's house and he had a movie on and it looked like that. And it looked like somebody shot it with a camcorder, you know?
I don't notice it, man. I must be going crazy, dude, or losing my mind. I honest to God, I don't notice it.
It takes the cinematic epic feel out of the movies.
Really?
My wife's best friend was watching Fried Green Tomatoes in 60 frames, and yeah, it looked like I was looking outside my window or something at scenes. It just looked weird.
It doesn't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I use like Netflix and Hulu. Like, where is the option for 60 frames per second to watch a movie? Is it?
It's in your TV, man. It's in your TV.
Your TV.
Yeah, it's not real. It's like your TV is making extra frames. It's like it's a fake effect. It's not. Fuck. You're not really getting 60 frames.
Okay,
it's like,
I haven't bought a TV in fucking years.
You fast forward or rewind a DVD, but only do it once a little bit, and it kind of goes faster. It kind of feels like that.
Yeah,
that makes any sense.
It's gross. It's gross. Yeah, it makes me feel
it's gross.
Dude, I gotta be honest. I mean, I see it at my friend's house. I'm a guest. We don't like fully watch. It's just background. I'll deal with it. But if I'm gonna sit down, I'm not watching that shit like that. No way.
Some people don't notice it though. You're right, John. Like I've had several people just didn't even notice it.
I've never noticed it, man. Maybe I'll switch it back. Maybe I'll notice it, but never noticed it, man. Honest to God.
Yeah, interpolation. Is that what they call it? Yeah. It makes everything look very weird. Like you can, they make movies and TV shows look a certain way, and when you see it at that high of a frame rate, it just
fucker phased.
It looks really bizarre.
And the argument, well, you like games in 60 frames. I was like, that's different. You're like doing button inputs and you're like getting involved in the game. Like you have to have that instance of action with what you're pressing. It's different. Sitting back watching the movie through a cinematic experience.
Right. There's something about your brain when you're watching a movie. I saw something about this a long time ago about how your brain when you're watching a movie or a TV show, like when you're receiving a narrative and you're not participating in a narrative, your brain is like it processes that information differently. I don't know. It's something, but yeah. Anyway, never mind. It takes me completely out. Like if I'm watching anything and it has that look to it, I'm just like, ugh. Like you remember like when you were a kid and like you'd be flipping channels and they'd have like some British comedies or like Monty Python or something, and you'd be like, this looks weird. Like why does it look like that? Like if it draws you out of what you're accustomed to, I don't think it's a good thing.
I think it was because it was just Mr. Bean.
I don't want to do that.
Dude, could you imagine watching Three Stooges in 60 frames?
Oh my god. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine what that would be.
All right. I'm gonna throw it out there. And I'm sure all of you've done it. Have any of you watched porn in VR yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's the fucking best.
Really?
You can't go back after you watch it once. It's over with.
Well, how do I watch it in VR if I don't have a VR thing?
Then your life, you need to go and fucking invest in one.
Is it really that good?
Oh yes.
No way.
Or you can watch 3D porn, and if you don't have 3D, then you can cross your eyes.
So where do you find it? Well, where do you find the 3D stuff, Kamikaze?
It's I got one of those headsets on Black Friday like 2 years ago for like $7. It doesn't have a strap or nothing. Like you really have to like hold it up to your head.
Oh jeez.
Damn, that's like.
But you only need, listen. You only need one hand, right? So you got your other hand free, right?
Oh my fucking! just see Kamikaze fucking standing there, you know.
Man, you're gonna get done. Both your arms are gonna be tired.
Fucking Kamikaze just standing there like this.
It's like the can you rub your head and pat your stomach at the same time thing? Like,
you can. When there's triple fucking D titties in your face in 3D, you can make it work. I promise.
Damn, I keep scraping my forehead with the glasses as I'm rubbing them up and down. I'm like, fuck, I gotta quit doing this.
I wonder if AR augmented reality porn exists. You just have
Oh
your
man, that would be awesome.
butt plugs and pocket pussies and whatever.
Oh my
on the table.
god!
So
Yeah, I'm on the
go
bus.
down.
You know, fire up the AR porn. You know.
I'm gonna have to
you
private this
doing?
stream when it's over.
Sorry, John. Sorry.
Nah, it's fine. I usually wind up unlisting them after a few days, anyways.
We weren't gonna do it, but it was Black Metal Gamer. He made us talk that way.
I never brought up porn on VR. The fuck?
I needed to. It needs to be talked about.
Where's it at? Pornhub or what?
This is a public service announcement. If you don't have a fucking VR headset, you need to fix that shit.
That reminds me. I gotta go tell. That reminds me. I gotta go tell my wife to go to bed.
I feel like the biggest dork in this chat because I want more than porn VR. I want Three Stooges to VR.
I'll be right back.
More than anything.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Three Stooges porn. I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, look, dude.
That's like not getting a pie to the face. That takes on a whole new meaning.
Wise guy, eh?
Oh man,
That's funny. Alright, I'm fucking done.
John quit playing.
there?
Where did he go? He's left. He's like, fuck this.
Yeah, but especially when you get on the fucking topic of like Street Stooges porn, I'm out too.
Like, John, this is your stream.
This is the epitome.
so how far is anyone far in Red Dead 2? Anybody continue it? Or...
I'm still at my 2 hours, bro. That's
oh wow,
man.
I'm chapter 5.
I'm gonna go back to it probably tomorrow. I haven't played it in a few days.
Word of advice: don't waste your time hunting. Don't craft. Do nothing. Play it like the first Red Dead. Just go mission to mission. It really doesn't matter. It has the illusion of thinking you need to upgrade your camp and get pelts and shit to craft shit for your character. Now you're pretty OP. That dead. I mean, any guy you kill, you got tons of medicines in every chest and body you loot. You got all the medicines, all the food. You never run out of ammo. Like they have the illusion that it's a survival game. It's cute that they put it in there, but you don't need it.
Hey, I'm just curious. Can you guys still hear me? Because I just stepped outside to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Wait, who is this? What? Is that John? Never mind.
But yeah, if you're overwhelmed by the side shit, you really don't have to do it. I'm playing it like classic Red Dead, and I'm not struggling.
It wasn't that it's when I played it. It wasn't that I was overwhelmed. I just felt like it didn't get me right away, man.
Oh, the intro's bad. The first chapter is not good. It needs to pick the fuck up as well. It's like it reminds me of like the Hateful Eight. It's very slow paced.
But
I like the Hateful Eight though.
But the snow, man, the snow.
There's like one storm going on.
It's a beautiful fucking game. I can't argue that shit.
Yeah, it looks great, especially on the X. It looks really great.
You know what it's delivering? It's delivering what we thought we were gonna get with the 1886 of the Order 1886. Like,
I made a review on that game.
That game was short as fuck.
Did you read what Down Phoenix just said?
No, let me see.
John went to order a VR headset and a blow-up doll from Amazon.
What if he bought AR equipment? And what if he bought like a stacks of different dildos and butt plugs?
Oh wow!
His AR dungeon.
You said stacks. Is that the proper term for multiple dildos? I don't know.
Okay, you know like those Russian dolls where it's really big and you open, you got small ones? What if he ordered one of those with full asshole?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's fucking crazy. That's
and
what you just said.
He's hooking up his Fisher Price swing sets into the basement dungeon room.
Wow.
Lord
those aren't Legos. Leave those alone.
Like he has a secret Pornhub account that's the Raunchy Bro.
He doesn't have silly putty, he has really silly putty. You know?
The Rancho Bro, yeah.
Ooh.
Is it true you can upload your videos to Pornhub and get extra views? Who does that? Like,
let's find. You know, we should do that. We should try that.
I watched a Dragon Ball Z movie on Pornhub one time.
Wow. I don't think I've ever in my life seen a thunderstorm in fucking December.
Is John still there? I think he's.
I heard his voice. He's talking to the wife. He's making sure the orders are okay to do.
I think he's a fan. She's helping him pick out a color, you know.
He's on her tablet in the bedroom and had headphones on and heard this whole thing, and she's flipping out.
He's like, I don't know, what do you think? What do you think? Vanilla? You know, maybe some hazelnut?
Shell white. No pun intended.
The hell have I missed?
2 months.
Hey, shh, shh, shh. Hey, what's up, Doug? Hey,
What color did you order it in?
Extra
See, that
dark.
lab gives it away.
It was extra dark.
Ooh.
Man, no, I went to turn off my Christmas lights, man, and tell my wife to go to bed. There is a fucking thunderstorm in like 3 days before Christmas. And it's like torrential downpour outside, man. I've never in my life seen a thunderstorm in December before living out here. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Fingers crossed for a good Christmas weekend.
No, it's supposed to be fine after tomorrow, but it's insane,
By the way,
man.
I like how you just breezed over the fact that you told your wife to go to bed. Hey, it's time for you to go to bed.
No, she was asleep on the couch, man.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm just imagining, like, she's in the middle of doing something. You're like, hey, it's bedtime. Daddy said lights out.
You're joking, saying you're going nuts on Amazon ordering VR equipment and AR like props for your secret room for your night channel on Pornhub called the Raunchy Bro.
The Raunchy Bro. Yeah.
Dude, yes. Oh man, I still like the idea of the Three Stooges porn. That was a great visual.
I just want Three Stooges VR, like clean Three Stooges, like that'd be funny.
The Three Stooges were never clean, man. They're covered in pies.
Whoa. Oh, God.
Raspberry pies.
Bye down, Phoenix. Bye.
They're trying to reboot that. They didn't reboot it as a TV show. They rebooted it with that shitty movie with Will Sasso. I still never seen it. Probably never will. It looks terrible.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, you can't reboot the Three Stooges. It's like they were the Three Stooges.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried. They reboot everything these days.
Do they still do Looney Tunes? I just had this conversation with someone the other day. Like,
No, they
No,
don't.
you know, in fact, they there's some of them that they're considered hate speech now. Like,
Well, Space Jam 2 is happening with LeBron James. Like that's the thing. Like that's happening.
but yeah, like Speedy Gonzalez is hate speech. They won't
What?
let you-
Oh, why? Because he's.
Fuck off.
Yeah, you can't hear it
Seriously?
anymore.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yo Quiero
fuck off.
Taco Bell Chihuahua was shut down, so I knew it was going to happen to Speedy. Yeah, you never see Speedy. He's a product of the 60s and 70s, and he kind of disappeared.
Well, because he's Mexican and has a Mexican accent.
Yeah, remember he had a cousin called Slowpoke Rodriguez?
Yes.
Speedy.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Hell no, you can't have that.
You can't do
But
that shit.
didn't like Walter Disney like hate Jewish people?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a different time, and you know.
That one I like that one Family Guy episode where they wind up in a Disney movie and they're a bunch of fucking Nazis. They got that weird animation. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Hilarious.
And they like bludgeon him because he's
Family
Jewish.
Guy was funny at some points.
Yeah.
Did you see the leaked photos of reboot Aladdin with Will Smith? I was like, ugh.
I don't know, man.
Oh, yeah.
The reboots,
I don't know.
they'll get hit or miss, you know.
We're old, dude. Honestly, this shit ain't for us. You know. It's
No,
like-
you're
Where's
right.
the reboot for
It's for
Where's Songs from the South reboot?
like I'll tell you what, man. In all honesty, as
Song for the South. That's not gonna happen, dude. That's not gonna happen.
But
Don't
going
even
back-
suggest that shit.
on a serious note for a second, like I got 3 daughters, and I've brought this up before, and the new Ghostbusters movies, man, they loved it, you know. And I think at that point when they really liked it, I'm like, you know what, this movie wasn't made for me. This was made for them, you know. And,
Right,
you know,
it's
now
made
they
for
got-
the parent who wants to bring that movie that they love to their children, probably more PG friendly.
Like, yeah, I mean, it really wasn't a good movie, you know. I'm not going to go back and get excited over it, but they really enjoyed it, you know.
And all the Disney movies we grew up with are just retellings of classic fairy tales. Like, did you think for
That's
one moment,
true.
like the 1940s, some 90-year-old fuck was like, "This is bullshit," making a movie off this book I read when I was like 5 in 1871. What the hell's this shit?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah, they're telling old tales. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
care.
I like that. I like that movie, The Fly, right? And then like,
Yeah, that's
that
like a
wasn't even
30s,
the-
40s.
That's not a Disney movie.
oh, well, I'm not talking about it has to be a Disney movie. I'm just saying,
I
like,
mean,
I'm just saying,
just
like,
saying. Hey kids,
You're like,
watch
"Well,
out, Jeff
that's not
Goldblum. Watch Jeff Goldblum turn into a fucking killer mutant and fucking melt your hand off. Come on, kids, gather around.
my point was that there was a previous version of that movie. That's all I was saying. And people were like,
Oh yeah, the
older-
1980s movie. Yeah. Or 1980s,
Yeah.
like 40s or 20s.
Yeah, they had Vincent Price, I think.
Well, shit. Wasn't there a mummy movie
Yeah,
back in like the
there was
50s or some
1920s
shit?
mummy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And I don't care
Well,
what you
well-
guys say. That Brendan Fraser one was awesome. I don't care. I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah, the first two
yeah.
were great.
The first
Yeah,
couple
sure
were good. Yeah, I agree with that.
Not the
I
Chinese
I
one.
concur.
Yeah, we don't recognize anything past the second one. It didn't really happen. Yeah.
They called the third one the Mummy, like something for something dragon. It's like, oh, you're going to China for a not mummy for a dragon? Okay, that made no sense.
You got
Do you
They
guys-
don't talk about? Huh?
Do you guys realize we're getting to the age where they could possibly remake like the original Terminator movie and it wouldn't be like too far fetched because how old that movie is already?
Oh, it's coming. You know,
That movie's
it's coming.
like 30 years old, man.
What I was trying to tell my daughter the other day was wait until the stuff that you think is cool gets remade, and
Yeah.
then you'll understand. You know, when they start remaking new versions of cartoons from her childhood, like Yu-Gi-Oh. Or
They're gonna make a
whatever.
live action, the freaking Frozen and Moana.
Yeah.
At least they didn't remake Ernest P. Worrell or Pee Wee Herman. At least they're
Oh
safe.
yeah, you can't do that. That's
Dude, you know
those
what?
are-
I love watching Ernest Saves Christmas, and my family hates that movie. It's literally one of
Oh,
my
man.
favorite Christmas movies, man.
That's actually not too bad, man. If you're drunk enough, that's actually a pretty fucking funny movie.
I love
How can
Ernest
you
Goes
not-
to Jail. That movie's stupid.
Yes, it's fucking awesome though. I love when he's like playing basketball with the Ernest, like the evil Ernest, who's like like hitting him on the ground like he's a basketball. That's
They're not
fucking
gonna remake.
hilarious.
They can't reboot or redo Pee Wee or Ernest. They did it with the Three Stooges and fucking
Yeah, they did Remax. They did Mad Max. You're right, BioPhoenix.
Little Rascals.
They don't
Old
need
properties
so.
are not protected.
Cybernetics said they'll remake Rocky, but that's kind of what they're doing with the Creed series. They don't need to remake that series. They're moving it on with
It's
Creed.
It's like the
But,
same.
But
when
Creed
they
is
remake those
good,
things,
man.
they-
But Creed is really good. I would suggest
Just
you
not
guys
the
go out
band
and watch that. No, I'm
You
talking
Creed
about
too?
no, I'm talking about Rocky. I haven't seen the second one yet.
You're a Philly guy. You know you're not reliable.
But those movies, all
Nah,
they do
man,
is
Creed's good.
capitalize. All they do is
Whatever.
capitalize on the name. They don't set out to like make.
No,
those
no,
movies,
dude.
in my opinion, don't set out to like make like billions of dollars.
No.
I mean, they do.
Ha-
but
have you
they
seen
just Sell
Creed?
it on the name.
No,
All they
no.
do is sell
No,
it on-
no, no,
not-
you're-
not Creed,
you're
not-
wrong.
I'm not talking about Creed. I'm not
Okay.
talking about Creed. I'm just talking about like the Disney movies. Like
I
Beauty
got
and the
you.
Beast. I mean, shit.
But I will say,
They're just
Beauty
selling the name. They're just
Beauty
selling
and the
the name. That's
Beast,
all they're
though,
selling.
it's not my cup of tea. Was actually really good. Like that was done really well.
Yeah, but the whole point remains is that these movies, like they try to remake, like the Ghostbusters.
Oh,
and all
yeah,
that,
it's a sure
they're just
thing, man.
They're just selling a name, dude. They're just selling. Yeah,
It's a sure
exactly.
thing,
It's
even
gonna
if
make
it's-
at least.
Oh, have y'all seen that Men in Black trailer?
No.
Is that real? Is that real?
Yeah, yeah.
With
There's
the
a
guy who
minute-
plays Thor, right?
Yes,
Chris Hemsworth is a Man in Black.
and the chick.
It's
Is it-
Men in Black Universal or some shit, or Universe or some shit.
Yeah, yeah,
That
Who asked
sounds.
for that?
yeah.
Hey, I just went and saw that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Like, I mean, even if you're not a Spider-Man
looks
fan,
good.
even if you're
No,
not,
I wanna
it's
see that.
really good. Like, man, it's so fucking well done. I mean, I loved it. My kids loved it. It's really, really good, man. They did
Is
a
that
really
a-
good job with that movie.
Is that in the theaters or is it just like a
theaters.
It's in the theater. It's in the theaters. It's in the theater. It's actually the #1 movie in America.
It's animated too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's animated all the way through. It's got a little hip hop vibe to it too, which I thought was really cool. I liked it, man. I thought it was really well done.
Okay, I need to see that. If you had to rank it amongst the other Spider-Man movies, where does it rank?
Well, it's hard to say that because I mean it doesn't fit in. It doesn't. All right, I'll give it a. I'll give it a score if you want me to. If you put a gun to my head, I give it a 9 out of 10. Like I mean, every moment of it wasn't bullshit. It was really original. It was really cool. I don't know how else to say it. It was really well done, man. Like it's such an original concept, and you get like so much comedy, so much real shit. Like you know how those Disney movies they give you like that moment where you have to like pretend like you're just got something in your eye. It has those moments too. Like it's good, man. It's straight up really good.
Okay. So does Disney own Marvel now? Do they own like every piece of Marvel?
They've owned Marvel for years. I had this conversation with somebody at work. Disney has owned Marvel for like almost 5 years at this point.
Dude, they own freaking ESPN, man. They own ESPN, for God's sakes.
They own Star Wars as well.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of like owning shit, didn't Apple talking about buying Sony Pictures? You want to see something about that?
They should sell that shit and focus on the PlayStation division.
Apple buying Sony?
The Sony Pictures, though.
The movie division.
That's weird, man. I mean, that's strange because Apple's never fucking touched the movie industry. That's weird, man. I don't know about that.
Suspect. I don't know if
But they're starting their. Apple's talking about starting like a Netflix type thing, like a
video streaming service.
Yeah.
Dude, eventually there's going to be so many streaming video services. If you have every service, you're going to be paying $130 a month. Yeah, kind of defeats the purpose, man.
Hulu and Netflix is to me is good enough.
That's all I need. I don't need no more. I don't want
I got Netflix, man, and then if there's something I really want to watch that maybe come out on Redbox or something, I'll watch it on Kodi. Yeah.
You know what sucks is like I don't like anything on Amazon except for the fucking Man in the High Castle. But it's like if I want to watch that, you gotta have fucking Amazon Prime to watch that fucking show.
Shit, just use Kodi, man. It's probably on there.
Yeah, that's a damn good show too.
That's how I watched the new like Karate Kid series, man. I watched that shit on Kodi. That's a good series.
Oh man,
but if you're not gonna watch it on Kodi, the only way to watch it is to get YouTube Red, and that's literally the only thing half decent on YouTube Red. But I'll tell you what, man, that new Karate series is really good, man. It's really good.
Yeah,
I wasn't like obsessed with the Karate Kid though. Like I appreciated the movie at the time when I saw it, but I wasn't like obsessed with those movies.
You'll be obsessed with it after you watch the show. That's how good it is, man.
I rewatched all 3 movies.
Yeah, it's really good, man.
I could say though,
really,
1 and 2, they held up, but Karate Kid.
It's not. Notice he said all 3. Notice he said all 3. We don't recognize the other ones.
I'm not watching the next or the Will Smith or the whatever Jaden Smith one.
I actually like that Jaden Smith one. I actually like that one, man.
The Kung Fu Kid. They got it wrong. He's in China.
It can't be the Karate Kid. Yeah, you're right. That's fucking bullshit.
It's ignorant. That's like, I don't know.
It's ignorant.
It's like making El
It's
Mariachi
ignorant.
and not having a movie set in Mexico. we're going to Brazil.
It's kind of racist if you think about it. To call it
everything is racist if you think about it in 2018.
Before feelings got hurt really badly.
Yeah.
They let it slide.
The only reason why I ever watched the next Karate Kid was because when I was about I don't know what year that movie came out in, but I had a crush on the girl who was the main character.
Right.
Yeah.
This is why he told his wife to go to bed.
We're about to get into that shit.
I was like 12, man. Because when that movie,
she's horsey looking.
Yeah.
What?
Sarah
well, you don't. Your standards aren't very high when you're. Your standards aren't very high when you're 12 years old. You know.
Yeah, and chicks were like average sixes. Chicks were like.
That's average. Hillary Swank can still get it.
Is she still
You
around?
guys remember the episode of The Office where they had like a full-on debate if Hillary Swank was hot or not?
Oh yeah, and then Kevin was like, and then they're like, oh yeah, it wasn't. There's a difference between is she hot or would you do her?
Would you do her? Yeah. He was like, respect the game. Because he tried to use it like, what if she came in here right now and told you that she was gonna suck your dick? And he moved over to the other side. He was like, wait a minute. He moved to the side. He's like, wait a minute.
Then he switched back.
Is she hot or not? Or would you do her? Respect the game.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 1994, so I was 9. Wow. Swank makes him wank.
Right.
So you take the swank. Respect.
Yes. I watched
That
my
Karate Kid was awful.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I don't think I ever will.
I didn't like the
have
one
to
with Jay.
watch
I didn't like the one with Jaden Smith either. To be, I mean, it was okay, but
I just like Jackie Chan. I'm a Jackie Chan fan, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, Jackie Chan's awesome. But come on, we're not getting the real Jackie Chan anymore. You know, he's phoning this
Yeah,
shit.
that's like okay. That's like he's the equivalent to like modern Eddie Murphy. That's not true Jackie Chan. You won't watch Operation Condor.
Yeah.
Fucking
Who am I? Who am I? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Operation Condor, where that scene where that chick was like, I guess they had like a paddle scene where she had to like, not paddle scene, like where she had to like turn the shower on with her foot and she was naked in the shower. That's all I remember that movie for. Maybe you
of
guys
course,
know.
naturally.
That was just me.
Wow, you really latched onto that specific scene. Man.
It was great.
Yeah.
I predict somebody had a VHS tape that was really worn out at that one spot.
Blockbuster. Please be kind to why you put it in. That's where it starts at.
I want to
Why are
buy
these lines on the screen? That's
I want to buy
switch.
a
Room in the
Blockbuster.
Bronx, yeah, that was great.
I want to
Room in the
buy a.
Bronx. Rush Hour was great too, man. The first one, anyway.
I want to buy a Blockbuster franchise with all the way with how retarded nostalgia is. I guarantee you'd make money now, which is funny
Yeah, you
because they
make money
pretty
for
much.
like the first week, and then people are like, "Man, fuck this shit. I'm not going outside." It's cool for like the first time, and then after that, like nobody's going to go do that again. It's cool for like a one-time thing, I would say.
It's like that episode where the one dad buys a Blockbuster franchise right as they're going out of business. It's a Halloween episode. It's pretty funny. It's like the last.
Hey, has anybody ever done this back in the day? Have you ever rented a VHS tape that you love so much and switched the tape reels with a shitty movie?
No, I've never done that. I didn't know you could do that.
You can. You can take the reels off. And
Well, I would have done that with the fucking I would have done that with the '80s Transformer movie. God, I watched that like a billion times. You can in the same fucking place all along.
I've done it
Dude,
with cassette tapes too.
That's commitment though to do that on a tape because like you gotta fucking take it apart and line all the shit back up and
all the energy we use to keep scrolling down on our phones on like Twitter or Facebook. I use that thumb energy to switch reels back then as a kid.
You're pretty savvy, man, because like you had to know how to like, okay, the tape goes on this side of this little thing and it goes, you thread it in here and okay, and make sure it's the right tension, you know.
Yep.
Damn, dude.
Are you sure you haven't done that side?
What? What?
Seems like oddly specific to know everything to do about it. He's probably like on the FBI's top list of like most wanted people from like the '70s for switching tape reels.
Oh my god, they got a picture of me in the post office. Like, this guy it just says tape guy. Damn it. No, I worked for a TV station back in like the late '90s, so we were always fucking around with tapes.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I got an education in television and radio broadcasting right before everything went digital.
That That sounds like a slapstick comedy, Si. Like if I'm writing a movie for a slapstick comedy, yeah. That's how
I seriously, I was in broadcasting classes and working for the TV station in Killeen at their PBS TV station, and I learned how to edit linearly, not non-linearly.
So I don't even know what linearly is.
Oh my God! Well, you had 2 tape decks. And you recorded from one to the other with the editing bay that you had to record everything in one pass. Like, you didn't have...
Holy shit.
Yeah. You had to lay down a control track on a videotape, and which means you just record like a bunch of blank space on the tape so it has something to sync up to. And then you play your tape that you want to record, like you want to get pieces of. You get whatever piece you're looking for that's going to be the next one in line, and you line it up, and you record it for the exact amount of space, and then you switch tapes. You get the next one, and you just keep doing that shit over and over.
Yeah, man.
Good times.
What's up, man? Got everybody on this chat.
What up?
Oh, nothing much. I just saw your stream. I thought I'd drop by.
So if you guys don't know Cody, man, you got to go check his channel out. He's is it Dean TV?
It is Dean TV.
Yeah, he's got an epic fucking beard too, by the way. You guys need to go check him out.
Yes, my beard is all right. I get compared to Kratos a lot too. But yeah, that's another thing.
Well, I wasn't really going to, but now, fuck, the damn beard sold my ass. I'm on board.
Oh, you are beard guys, huh? Okay.
I didn't know I was until just now.
He gonna hit that. He gonna hit that later on.
You gotta take me out.
Come here, boy. First. Get that ass over here, boy.
Hey, Dean, can we get a boy?
Earlier, John was being very authoritarian. He went and told his wife it was time for her to go to bed. It's bedtime. It was hilarious. I was like, John, why are you so... He's like, shut up! I'm like, okay.
And then he ordered a egg white shell VR headset before.
Yeah, so the conversation was earlier about VR.
Yeah, try to doctor it up. Try to doctor it up now.
Nah, well, you were the one who brought it up, Kamikaze, and I mean,
hey, I got no shame.
I can't say that I wasn't curious, but I'm super curious now about the whole VR thing. So where would one acquire the actual video footage to do this?
Fucking what's your poison, dude? Just go there and type in VR.
he's like, let me pull up my bookmarks. Hang on.
Is it really that easy? I mean.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
I didn't even know the porn industry could afford VR cameras.
It's like one of the most lucrative businesses like on the fucking planet.
See, here's the thing, man. It's not because I listened to this one podcast. It's the Mikkel Casanova podcast, and he actually had a porn star on his podcast, and she was like, it was funny because she was bitching about like Pornhub and stuff like that, and she was saying how wrong it is of them to steal all their porn videos, and she got on this like real moral high ground about them stealing their videos. Like, well, wait a minute here. You make porn. There is no moral set piece here.
I mean, technically, they have copyright claims and shit like that, just like they would like anything else. They own the rights to it.
It's porn.
It's a video production. It's a video production.
It's true.
Shouldn't it be called an oral high ground?
Only if you're doing it right.
Buzzing.
You can go to, hey, you know what, Black Metal Gamer? You can go to bed now too. Damn it.
Mister, it's your bedtime.
So actually, you know what's funny is
the peacekeeper of everybody's bedtime.
Here's a stupid question. If you could have a real-life video game music cue happen right after you come, what song would it be? I think Final Fantasy Victory music.
No, it'd be Sonic, right? Where dun, 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 dun.
I was thinking that when Mario slides down the pole.
you guys took away the thunder, man. I don't know.
Mega Man 3 Game Over music.
That go again. That sounds like the opening to like some sitcom.
Dude, that music, it's like if you died, you're so pissed. That music's troll music. That's like the biggest asshole song in Game Over music. It's like a clown's laughing at you.
You said sitcom? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, what do you call it?
Sitcom.
Sitcom?
Yeah, I was trying to, yeah.
New dude that just joins like, I'm leaving now.
What am I doing here? Is this what I've chosen to do in my life? I mean,
You probably went to go jerk off and come and see what.
he like logs off and he shaves his beard. He's like fucking.
he's like in the shower crying, shaving his beard off. Like, what have I done with my life?
I want to ask that question on Throwdown and see if they answer it.
Hey, Dean's actually got a million view video, which I haven't even watched, to be honest with you. I feel kind of guilty. You've reposted it like 3 times. It's Dean TV. D-E-E.
There's like 2 of them.
Right?
Yeah, D-E-E-N TV.
D-E-N?
No, D-E-E-N.
Oh, I did D-E-A.
Yeah.
You got some skeletons in your closet there?
He's got some.
Are you all caps or is there lowercase?
It's
You got a big ass beard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's you. I found it.
Yeah.
There's like another one. Imposter. Call the other guy out.
That's all right. There's like 4 other retro
you got
bros.
banned from PlayStation Network.
Yep.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Hold on. We're gonna stop this right now. Rap Devil still wins? Are you serious?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, dude, no, we're not friends.
Okay.
Rap Devil still wins.
Is Rap Devil the Eminem one, or is that the other one?
SMGK.
I don't really follow that stuff, man.
I'm a fan. I can't be.
I listen to shitty rap like fucking Tyga and shit like that.
Are we talking about the dude that was eating with cereal, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy eating the cereal had a shovel and all that shit.
I just subbed, bro.
I thought he was I thought it was a joke. Like that dude's a real rapper.
MGK, yeah, look, MGK, like, I mean, he's not bad, but he's just not my cup of tea. And you know, Eminem has completely fallen off, in my opinion. But like, I'm more on the East Coast tip. You know, I love that old jazzy East Coast type rap shit. But
Jazzy. I'm just like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, you say jazzy, it's like I imagine
like you know,
old...
like the whole blues type, you know, struggle type music type shit. I don't know how else to put it.
Okay, I got you.
So you like some Nas?
Yep, Nas is actually my number 1, sir.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Nas, M, Jadakiss are my top 3.
Who are your top 3? Did you say Jadakiss?
Yep, Jadakiss is my top 3, man. I love Jadakiss.
I feel bad. I haven't even looked at the chat. It's probably people dropping off like crazy.
Yeah, nobody's really said anything in a while. Yeah.
It's because everyone who's usually watching is in this fucking chat right now.
No, you know why they left? Because I told them about that VR headset. They're all busy.
Everybody got one.
I gotta
Fuck
talk.
this shit.
I gotta talk my wife into that, man. That's like close to strange you'll ever get once you're married is some VR. You each put a headset in and pick your scene.
You know what happened? They heard John say, "Go to bed." They thought he was talking to them. They got scared and ran out.
Someone brought up Three Stooges porn, and then the views just dropped
off. For some reason, people don't go for that. You know, it's like,
Yeah,
call them crazy, right?
How'd you die to that?
It's not a big seller, you know.
like, if you would have said gay watch, that would have been interesting.
Did you say gay watch?
Yeah. Three Stooges out of the line. What if you have said gay watch? I would have stayed.
That's fair enough. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, some people, you know, whatever.
I don't remember this boss taking this long.
I'm kind of curious about the Three Stooges porn now. You know, like, is it them or are they? Like, how's this working? Is it them going at each other, or are they bringing chicks in?
Look, I'll tell you what, man.
Gotta bring chicks in. Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you what. Have you guys ever seen these real sex dolls? Have you seen these?
They're pretty impressive.
They're like $5,000 dolls, and they look real. I mean,
there's one that has like an ass like a Kim Kardashian from like a couple years ago.
If my wife were ever to divorce me,
Kim Kardashian, not now.
Oh yeah, she looks like she got fucking.
But Kim Kardashian's ass was fucking ridiculous back then.
Yeah, but she's got fucking diaper butt, dude. She's got diaper butt now. It looks like she's wearing a diaper.
Yeah, now, but back then that shit was ridiculous.
Well, you said 2 years ago. I was talking like 2008, 2009.
I said a couple years ago.
Even a couple years ago, she had a dumper, like a bad dumper. She took a dump in that dumper and then put on a dirty diaper.
Yeah, she got diaper booty, man.
That's a whole different kind of video we're talking about now. That's.
Are there guys that are like into that though? Like the diaper butt thing, man? That's nasty.
There's always somebody into anything.
But there's, I mean, like
yeah, it's true.
Like I understand the whole thing.
Like Three Stooges porn and.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there's people that are into fucking holes in birdhouses. I mean,
yeah, you know, like what do they call them? The woodies, the woody woodpeckers. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. Like Woody, like a Woody, yeah, a Woody, yeah. You have to ask me. Would you?
Chris, I thought you had to work tomorrow morning, man.
Yeah, I still do. That didn't change.
Just delegate, man. just take a nap and delegate everything.
Like, yeah, it's fine.
I'll just be here till like fucking 9, dude. Fuck it. We'll be alright. That's not. I'm going to just do a couple things. I'll be like 4 hours.
What time is it? Holy shit! It's 2 o'clock. It's late. It's a late night for me.
Yeah. Hey, John! It's fucking bedtime.
You get your VR headset. You shut the fuck up.
Oh fuck.
John's like, what the fuck is wrong with Cy? Like,
There's a reason why I never talked to this guy in the last 2 years. I knew there was a reason.
Oh man.
Cy, man, you need to like have a fucking chat on your channel or some shit sometime, man.
Oh, absolutely. When that dude's not around though, because he wants to argue all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who likes to argue?
That was interesting. A guy, he's been coming around. He's okay. He likes to argue all the time. It's kind of a problem.
Has he ever been on any of my streams?
I don't know. I don't know where he came from. He just showed up one day.
Huh.
Is he a YouTuber?
No.
20 questions.
I don't like. What is this? I
don't want to offend the guy because like I don't know like how like you know him and shit, but like I had like one interaction with him and I was like, yeah, no,
I don't know him at all. I don't know him at all. Like he just came around and you know, you meet people in different kinds of ways, and I figured, well, he just showed up. That's cool, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you guys ever want to see some fucked up comments, man, just go on my just spend about 10 minutes going through the comments section of my page or on my videos. I get some real retards on mine.
I like to see some of the comments on like BMG. Have you ever got any negative comments? I like to see negative comments on BMG's page.
That's the thing. He doesn't get them, man. That's the thing. He never gets them. But I make a video.
Offensive out of all of us.
I make a video like how to put Sega CD on a Retro Pi, and some guy's like, actually, asshole, that's doing it the wrong way. You didn't format this right. You don't know a fucking damn thing about anything. I'm like, wow, really? Thanks for watching, man.
Yeah, I hope you get cancer.
Yeah. BMG makes a video about BMG makes a video about like literally making fun of retards. He doesn't get one negative comment.
Everybody's cool. They're like,
we're in the wrong business. BMG understands what's going on.
damn it.
BMG though, seriously, have you ever got any negative comments?
No, not really.
God dang.
That's what I'm talking about. I guess you beat him to the punch. I mean, anybody I guess who would watch offensive shit would like already just
yeah, that's a good
kind of get it, you know.
Like, I don't even like you now.
You watching my channel.
now that I've heard this, I'm like, I don't even like you. Like,
hey, BMG BioPhoenix says the only hate comments BMG got was from Wood on a Facebook post. That's about it.
Oh yeah, he deleted that video. I can't find it. Probably because he's so huge, he doesn't want to like somehow have people backlog his videos and find out about the drama.
Oh wow.
Wood is so pretentious. He's one of my most annoyed big YouTubers out of all of them, dude. That guy is like the worst.
My offer still remains BMG. I want to have a wrap off.
A wrap off?
Dude, yes. I want in. Can I get in?
Hell yeah. I accept all challengers.
I'll do mine about bedtime. That'll be the name of my rap.
I'd have to be under the influence of something to compete. I can't do it tired or hella drunk.
Fucking Bio and Cyber. One night we went on VR chat together, and I was like fucking rap battling people.
Fuck, I want to do that so bad. I've wanted to rap battle somebody for years. Like, I just didn't ever do it, but I want to. I've never done it, but I think I could.
I'm not like the best at it, but I can hold my own.
All right, go ahead, give us something then.
Oh, you want me to spit something right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, nah, man. See, all right, I'll spit something. Fuck it. Listen. All right, check it. Yo, you think I'm scared? Think I care? Well, you could be one less. I'll rip to your back and smack your face to your chest. Motherfuckers won't be dead, but they're scared to step to me. Rip your guts out like a hysterectomy. And I ain't gonna stop till you're dead in my basement, and I'm removing your organs like a church renovation.
Dude, that's very violent.
something like that.
I'm reporting this as hate speech.
Dean, are you still in the chat, man, or did you bail on us? I think Dean bailed,
He's
man.
done. He ain't got time for this shit. This is ridiculous.
He really is questioning his life choices. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man, I'm already running down.
It's come to this.
You guys are all YouTubers though? Y'all got channels?
I had 1.1 million views. What am I doing with my life?
Yeah, there's so, you got Black Metal Gamer, Cyrus, who sounds like the old guy, and then Kamikaze sounds.
Fucking hell!
You know what, dude? Fuck you.
Well,
you, Dad.
I could have said you're a Cowboys fan and really insulted you.
No, he's gonna send your ass to bed. You keep that shit up.
Is Black Metal Gamer this guy in the green shirt?
Yes, I'm in the chat.
Okay.
The Christmas stuff, yeah. That's just for the month. I'll change back to like typical.
Just for the month. He just has the one shirt this month.
He goes shirtless while it's washing.
It's funny because my picture's nothing like what my name looks like. You'd think it's like a guy like with a burning church, all metal clothes.
How do I open this fucking door?
I don't know, man. Like, you're flexing pretty hard in that fucking Santa shoes and Santa hat. I'd buy that.
It's my Rick Steiner pose.
Hey, you really do look like a dog-faced gremlin on this, though. Just a little bit younger.
Awesome.
You just need the perm. Perm to seal the deal. Who's the next guy? Cyrus.
Huh? What?
Cyrus, what's your channel? Is it Video Game Virus? What do you have it as?
Video Game Virus. You shouldn't. Don't bother though.
Cyrus is fucking hilarious, man.
It should be internet computer Cyrus.
Hey Cyrus, man, I wanted to ask you, man, what happened to your boy fucking Picky Old Gamer, man? I thought he was coming back on YouTube, man. He made a video about coming back and then disappeared.
I really don't know, dude. Like, I know he's been really stressed out. He's been traveling a lot for his job and stuff. I'm thinking he just hasn't had time.
Yeah, he's just like IT work,
Fuck
man.
YouTube. YouTube's fucking bullshit.
It is bullshit. It really is. It's not gonna last forever.
It's so
anyway.
fucking depressing.
That was
Yeah, what happened,
Sorry,
man?
so
He
you
just
this
disconnected.
guy, I don't know, it just kicked me. Said no longer in party chat. Are you this guy with the red blood, black background?
Whoa. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
mean?
it. Oh shit!
Yeah, that's YouTube.
Oh, I fucking loaded it, son of a bitch. How do I go back? Can I go back? Oh no.
I guess your past live stream was Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
Oh yeah, that's me. Yep.
Okay.
The dude, the ridiculous looking fat guy.
Oh man.
Is that a Shure microphone or AKG?
For me?
Yeah, you. I'm looking at you.
I use a. What do I use?
So you
my
got
brain.
the pop filter and all that.
I can't remember what it's the one that everybody uses. The fucking. It's an XLR mic. I just can't remember the name of it right now. My brain is crap. It's the one everybody uses. The 2020, whatever it is, the 2020.
2020.
I can't remember what the fuck. No. 2020.
This looks, this looks kind of cool. Life announcement. What's this?
Great news, everybody. I got a job.
That's where he decides to get his vagina.
I'm employed.
Damn it, my own voice.
Now my cat's talking.
He's making egg white fucking VR headsets for John.
Why did I play this game? Super Thunderblade is like the hardest game on the fucking Sega Genesis. Fuck that game.
That's the Ice Climbers of the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, that game is
collection.
stupid hard.
Dude, but like it's like one of my like secret like I like that game and everybody hates it, but I like that game.
I want to like it really bad, but every time I try and like go play it, it's fucking
Like
terrible.
those old school parallax scrolling games like that, dude. I can't get into that or Space Harrier. They were cool at their time, but they aged like milk.
Sometimes bad milk is what you need.
Milk is disgusting. Milk is cereal broth. That's it.
Sometimes just a big scoop of cottage cheese is pretty good.
Ew. Like biting on Rosie O'Donnell's thighs if you want to go down. Ew,
Oh my
gross.
god.
What would it take? What would it take for you to go down on Rosie O'Donnell?
At least like $5,000.
Wow, is that it?
What would it take?
He's got bills to pay, guys.
I mean, Jason, damn, if you need help with bills, all you got to do is let me know, brother.
It's like, dude, it doesn't have to be this way. You know? There are other options. You know?
This is the only way, guys. I made my decision.
If I drinks in
I
the
made my decision.
the port shots at the briefcase with a bunch of random bills, and like, this is $5,000. Your drinks have something to keep.
Black metal. Oh man, don't talk about that shit.
I'm like, yeah, and I got the fattest fucking 4K telly that year and an Xbox One X. So who's the fool now? Who's laughing?
Every time you turn it on, though, you can smell Rosie O'Donnell off of that fucking shit.
I would sue her too for mental damages.
Oh my god! Wow, you got this all worked out. You know what? I can't argue with it. You got a plan. You gotta respect the man with a plan.
All right, So what's one like female actress you think that is hot that you would probably bang, but you don't want to necessarily you don't want to necessarily tell your friends about it, but you sat there one day and was like, you know what, I would do that. I would do her, as Kevin from South Park or Kevin from The Office would say.
You would do her, but you don't want people to know that you like her? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Like, she's not really hot, but you find her hot?
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, like there's, yeah, pretty much.
Interesting question. Very personal.
It is, because
Very personal. Why do you need to know? You're like a cop or something.
I just like asking myself random questions. Like, I was in the grocery store earlier today, and I'm looking around like all of the women. I'm like thinking to myself, I wonder how many of these chicks. Listen to me. I'm trying to explain something. I think of these random thoughts. I was at the grocery store today, and I'm looking around at all the women, and I think to myself, I wonder which ones just like vigorously bang themselves with giant dildos at night. You know, like
Holy
looking around.
shit.
Like, you don't think about that random stuff every now and then? Like everyone just seems so normal in the grocery store, but which one's like going home and just fucking plowing away?
Wow. I feel like this is a setup, and John's luring us in so he can like eat some shit against us later.
So I guess I am crazy, man, because I'm the only person who thinks it. And it's not like a weird sexually perverted thing that I think about. I just,
Oh no!
I wonder who's doing this,
All this, yeah, it's not sexual at all. It's perverted.
What was the question though? I heard it asked right before my controller cut out. What was it?
Oh, he's just thinking about banging all the chicks that he saw at the grocery store.
No, I wasn't thinking about banging them. I'm just thinking which ones are like super weird, freaky, crazy girls. You know what I mean?
I was trying to make it a little bit better for you there, John.
Well, because everyone acts so normal and, shit in public, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody's that normal, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Like,
nobody's normal. You're right.
Like, everybody has, like, their weird things that they're into, you know what I mean?
This is going in a bad direction now, I'm just telling you. This conversation's not going to go well.
The Three Stooges for one.
Is it weird I find this question weirder than the Three Stooges one?
What is the question though? I didn't get it though. What's the question?
Hey, you guys ever see a statue and you're like, hey, that's a statue right there. And
Make my dick stand in a statue.
Hey, you ever walk into a McDonald's and there's a Ronald McDonald sitting there and you're like, hey, what's up? You just sit down, you know, and get a little closer, inch over. You know what I mean? You know.
Is this a question or?
Nothing wrong. There's nothing weird about it. Yeah, it's a grown man enjoying the statue. You know.
The question was, Kamikaze. One woman you find like hot or attractive that nobody else really does. It's not bad out of it. It's not bad out of it.
You ever go to the horse races and you're just
Checking Sarah Jessica Parker.
Hey, during the Hocus Pocus era, she was quite bangable.
Yeah, she was. Back in the day, she was. She was absolutely nice to look at back in the day.
Back before that Matthew Broderick got a hold of her, and who knows? I don't know.
She was with Matthew Broderick?
Yeah, they're married. They have one of those marriages. Yeah, you can tell though it's not like a real marriage. You can tell. You know.
Yeah. You know. So it's like, what was it? Jada Smith and Will Smith had like an open marriage. Like, what's the point of being married at that point? You know what I mean? You're both rich. It's not like you're doing it for the money. You know?
Yeah, Hollywood is, you know, they do that shit for publicity, and they're not
Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley. I married Elvis's daughter.
That was fucking strange.
That's ignorant. That's ignorant.
That's ignorant.
That kiss was so awkward.
That's ignorant.
They did one of the most awkward, like, on-stage Grammy kisses. It was so painful to watch. Like,
no, that was real love, man. That was real. You just don't know.
I always thought the most awkward was Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, or Britney Spears and Madonna.
Oh, well, yeah, it's just publicity stuff, you know. They're just goofing around, you know. This chick's having a good time. What do you want? I don't know.
I have a theory that says every woman is at least 10% lesbian, regardless if they want to admit it or not.
I've said this many times.
That's a good theory.
Not 10%. I'd say at least 60%. They all
no, that's
women.
high, man. 60's high.
No, they hide that shit very well. They all like the other way women look.
Why can't,
really?
Why can't it be?
Women are hot.
Why can't it be 70?
Because here's the thing, 60-70% means they're all in at that point. I mean, they're willing to go all in.
Dude,
I don't think every woman is willing to go all in. I think every woman is kind of thought about it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be real, John.
I think you're wishful thinking, man. I think that's wishful thinking.
And prove me wrong.
No, listen. Hey, real talk, man. Serious conversation. I think that's high. I think that's a high. I think that's wishful thinking. I think it's more around 10%.
I think 10% is too low.
Because I'll say
35%. I'll say 35.
I could probably say 35% because I think once you get past like 50%, that means like every woman is willing to go all the way. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's the case. I think I will, however, say that every woman has thought about it. And maybe got their rocks off somehow or another.
A big part of it, though. You know, like sober, you get a different answer. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they did statistics, and they say that women actually watch more gay porn, like men on men gay porn, than anything.
Well, why would a guy watch that unless he's actually gay?
But no, women watch that.
Women watch. So you're saying women watching lesbian porn is what you're saying?
Google it right now. All right, somebody Google it right now. I'm gonna Google it right now.
Hey, you know, I like googling the word. Hey, I like to watch a lot of gay porn, but I just do it to check up the abs, you know, compare it, make sure. You know, it's just for my workout, you know. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I googled Home Alone one time and accidentally clicked on Home Alone. I don't want to do that
again. Man,
hey, that's a trap if there ever was one.
Yeah, he's like, every day, damn it, I accidentally clicked again. Damn.
Darn it.
I still can't believe I'm streaming.
That's a paint can full of egg whites. Fucking.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting theory, John. It's an interesting theory.
I think it's a solid theory.
I'm sticking with 35%.
What's the percent about?
That women are actually very, very attracted to other women.
Are we saying
50%,
all
40 or 50%?
That explains
Yeah.
the hate, because they're always, you know.
Look, man, like when a guy meets another guy, it's like, yo, what up, dude? You know, whatever. When a girl meets another girl, she does nothing but check her out from head to toe and look at everything she has on her. That is checking someone out regardless if you are
Whether you like it or
not.
not. Yeah, that's a good point.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
And women hate other women, and they hate other women because they are judging them on their beauty standards. Call me crazy.
No, that makes sense. Or they'll make sure that they'll see how you observe. Like, all right, were you looking at her hips? I saw you looking at her. Like, no, she was just there. My eyes happened to be in the same room as that person. I don't care.
Dude, I remember, I got a funny story to tell, man. I was at I don't think me and my wife were married yet. We were probably dating. And we were at Sam's Club, man. We had just moved in together. And we were at Sam's Club. I was living out in Virginia at the time. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we were dating. And there was like these 3 college girls, like in Sam's Club. And I was checking.
Talk slow.
And I was checking them out. And it was
Sam's Club pussy.
apparently it was
Discount.
apparently it was real obvious that I was checking them out. And my wife at the time was my.
What they look like?
I mean, they were good looking. Yeah, they're college girls.
Cyrus, you said that very nasty. what they look like though? What they look like though?
Explain to me. Yeah. So, anyways,
What color were
my
pants?
wife goes at the top of her lungs. My wife looks at me, looks at them, and goes, "Why are you checking out those whores?" Like super loud, dude. They looked right at me, and I'm like, "Wow,
That's
really?"
hate speech.
Wow. Your wife was ready to beat their asses.
That'd be funny to pull that nowadays if like your girl says that. That's hate speech. How dare you? How dare you?
Well, we've been together.
Standards.
We've been together 12 years at this point, so now it would just be funny.
I don't know. When I'm out with my wife, I try to do my due diligence to like give her respect.
Oh, of course, yeah, no.
But
I'm
you
a
know,
master of peripheral vision. I could look straight up at the sky and see shit like way left in my eyes. So I'm fine.
no. But there was one girl I remember. Like I would never forget this. I think we were in. I want to say it was Walmart. Yeah, it was Walmart. And I mean, this girl. I mean, she had her titties out, or half her ass out. My wife was like, "You can look at that, because she's hot." And I mean, that was. I was like, "Yeah, high five." But no, I didn't condone that. I was like, "Nah, baby, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about." Like I'm staring directly at her.
Yeah, I see that as that's a test. Like, I don't know, but yeah, that's a total test, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a test. It's always a test.
But yeah, no, man, going full circle. I think if my wife ever did divorce me for any reason, I would just get one of those real dolls and enjoy myself.
Oh my god.
See,
Well, that's bullshit.
I'd use that money as a down payment on a Viper and steal the bottom torso on the dolls and stick it on the muffler pipe and fuck it.
Wow.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, that's extremely specific.
Yeah.
No thought's been put into this already.
I had a Steve Carell moment on like Bruce Almighty just saying something stupidly retarded. Oh no, that's Anchorman.
Now he's trying to deflect. He's trying
Yeah,
to,
you
that was
wrote it.
silly. That thing that I just said.
You wrote an essay on this before.
Yeah, sure was funny, huh? The thing I said.
I'm writing a book. Things I would do if my wife left me.
I mean, it was obviously a joke.
You could sell that shit on Amazon and make some serious money.
I probably should.
I
certainly
stole a
certainly
fucking
don't.
sex doll and put it in a Viper and raped it.
Yeah, certainly don't
Not
actually want to do that.
Oh, this is the best night of my life.
I have a site called Sexy Spoilers.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
Oh, what am I doing?
Disconnected for a second.
What am I doing with my life? I should go to bed.
Super drunk? I'm not that drunk, dude. Kinda. A little bit.
I've
See,
had
I
a
get
drink
see, I
almost
get
in 5 weeks.
I get to sleep in tomorrow. You got to go to work.
Oh, dude, yeah. That's rough.
I literally,
Tomorrow night
I
at midnight.
gotta go working for like literally 4 hours. And I go in my street clothes. I don't have to wear a tie or nothing.
Oh, nice.
So some crazy shit probably goes down when you guys have those football players in there, huh? I can imagine.
If
Wait a
there
minute,
does, I don't.
Like, where are you going with this, John? What are we doing? What's happening here?
He works in the hotel industry, man.
Nah, man, I don't.
Conversation going?
You know, we were talking the other night about famous people. I forgot to mention like so many people that I fucking actually met, but Donald Trump was one of them. But anyway, the football players, no, man. I don't watch sports because playing sports so much of my young life made me hate sports. I don't watch sports, so like I do watch a lot of football teams and take care of them. But like I don't know who the fucking half of them are. So I don't give a shit.
I'm sorry.
Hey, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, they all come to Charlotte, North Carolina for me to like jerk them off.
Jeez. Wow, that's
Hey, coach. Hey, coach, I gotta go see Cousin Cosby. All right.
That's a sake bomb.
Dude, I dare you to go up to one of them and be like, oh my god, you're the team that throws the ball, right? Oh my, such a fan. Awesome.
I'm gonna wait till like the fucking Cowboys come. I'm like, you're LeBron James, right? Do you have a Sprite cranberry for me?
But dude, I love what you guys do for the NFL. Helmet touch is one of my favorite sports. I also watch Ice Canes. Just make up a bunch of names for sports. Diamond bags. What a great...
start making basketball references and see who can catch on.
That's a movie. I'd like a part 2 for that, please.
Basketball, yeah. Damn it. I think I'm gonna bail, guys.
All right, good night.
I'm gonna jump out.
Go.
Oh, I'm tired.
Still chill in the chat.
My wife likes to get up at 7 a.m. because she likes to go to bed early, so she's gonna wake my ass up.
Is that what time she's supposed to wake up? You tell
Yeah,
her?
I set her alarm clock. Make me breakfast.
You're like, hey, what time? Wake up.
Her alarm clock is just him bending over the bed saying, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's like snaps in front of her face so she wakes up. Hey.
Jesus. All right, guys. You guys are crazy, man. Yeah, it was a blast. I'm out of here, guys.